Hello, guys. It's your punter. Hello. How are you today? Hey, guys. How are you guys going today? It's all going well. It's Archie Luxury. I gotta say there, I saw someone sent me a little bit of footage from JJ's show. JJ, come back! Yeah, he said a few nice things. Thanks, JJ. Thank you, JJ. Good to see you, man. What else can I say, guys? It's okay. It's okay. Everything is cool. It is Thursday night, and we're firing. In Australia, it's Friday morning. Thursday night. Guys, I wanted to say a big hello to you. A big hello. And I got to tell you guys, it's an interesting thing. I just did a paid review, and the guy turned around and said, "What do you think of the idea? One and done." He had a couple of watches. He had a sub-date, steel sub-date, pre-ceramic, and he sold everything else off, just a one and done. And I thought, shit, that's, for a lot of people out there, that could be the way to go. One and done. No need to be constantly buying. Now let's get the Mike the Snake's got a doctor's appointment. No worries, Mike. We wish you a safe voyage. I'm just posting the link there. We'll see if we can get some punters on the show here for today. We got a super chat from Frozen Yukoner, $2. Thursday afternoon with the Pontiff Fridge Fund. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Now, guys, let's be positive and let's talk about what are we doing today, guys. I tell you this now, we're talking watches, watch community drama. Here we go. We've got Mike the Snake on. What's going wrong, Mike? You need to see the doctor. What's wrong? Tell me this.
It's actually a phone appointment with my doctor. I see the doctor all the time, but
Yes.
we've been keeping it mainly to phone appointments since COVID.
Okie dokie.
But
now, guys, what I'm going to do
one...
is I am going to unban most people. There was just 2 people I'm going to keep banned. So that is now clear. And we've got Marcelo in the background. He's going to work. That's great, man. Thank you. Okay, you're going to the doctor. This is a psych appointment, or it's a what sort of appointment is this?
Oh no, I've got some real serious difficulties with my ankles because of my
Oh.
diabetes.
Fuck, I didn't know you had diabetes.
Oh, I've got diabetes. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I've got an artificial heart valve. I've got
My God.
diabetes.
If you were a used car, the Carfax would say, "Stay away,
Yeah,
avoid." Okay?
totally.
If
Actually,
you were
I'm in
used,
pretty good health for as far as things go, but
yeah.
my
It
ankles
wouldn't be at a
are.
premium dealer either. It wouldn't be a premium dealer wouldn't have you for sale. You'd be on the back lot, you know, $500. Make us an offer, cars.
Yeah. Well, my ankles are subject because of the damage of the diabetes. I sleep with my legs raised up really high, and
Yeah.
I hit my ankle really hard.
Shit.
And because of my blood thinners, because of my artificial heart valve, and the
Shit.
diabetes, I have a huge black and blue ankle that
Oh, fuck.
will probably stay that way for many years.
Oh,
Um,
shit. That's
it
terrible,
My
man.
left ankle's already like that, and
Okay, enough. That's enough
yeah,
information. Let's just leave it like that, man.
yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah.
sell you this car. You gotta sell the benefits, okay?
Oh yeah,
Low
well no.
mileage,
Aside from
you
that,
know.
I'm a great guy. I like to take long walks on the beach. I'm fun loving. I'm
Yeah.
funny as shit,
There'd be
and
no premium star
I'm
Mercedes
hot
warranty
in the
on this.
sack. I'm a great
Hey,
catch.
Giro pal, how are you?
Oh, what's up? I do a little bit sightseeing from Cologne, Germany. So
No, hey, I
everybody.
wanted to ask you, I wanted to talk to you about Starlinkers.
What about what?
Starlinka.
Ah, you mean the real estate? You mean this apartments from the 50s?
Yes, and you had Khrushchevkas?
And Khrushchevkas, yes. They're also they already amortized these apartments. They're built poorly. The walls are really
And
thin.
Brezhnevkas?
There is no Brezhnevskas. There is no. It's Stalinkas and Khrushchevkas. Yes.
No, there's Brezhnevkas, because they were Stalin, Khrushchevkas were only 5 stories high, right?
Yes, and very
No
thin
lift.
walls, and you could literally hear the neighbor banging his wife at night.
And the Khrushchevkas, they had lifts. They could be 8
No,
stories.
no, Khrushchevkas. This is a poor. It's a cheap construction, mass produced during the 60s. Yeah, 60s when John F. Kennedy was president of the United States. But Stalinkas are considered actually high quality. They're still very popular and expensive in Moscow. Depends on the location.
Oh, they're expensive. Starlinkers are expensive, are they?
Yes. Stalinkas are
Did
high ceilings. You've got 3-meter plus ceilings, and they're made of concrete. Concrete with very thick walls, and they're very popular. But nowadays, everybody wants to have a new apartment.
Tell me this: are they Khrushchevkas? They're garbage, aren't they?
Absolutely, yes.
And what are they? Panelcha, aren't they? Panel homes, they're called, aren't they?
Yes, panel. Yeah, that's true. Panels. It's not bricks. It's not concrete. It's a panel. And the panels, you have space among them. You can put a hand through it. Okay, to the neighbor.
They've fallen into disrepute now, haven't they? A lot of them are tearing them down, aren't they?
Yes. They're fully depreciated, and it's a shame that some people have to live in them.
And they've also got what do you think of the garbage chutes full of rats and roaches?
I'm not sure whether there are some red cockroaches were in the 90s. Nowadays, they're not so much anymore. I think I was driving a bike on the street. You see this? You see this
What
bike?
car are you driving? What car are you driving? Can I ask you that?
Volkswagen. It's a Volkswagen. It's not mine. It's not mine. I just took it for a ride. So we left the Cologne. No, so we're still in Cologne, but we're going to a suburb. And this is West Germany. I'm approximately 50, 60 kilometers away from Netherlands and from Belgium also. And we've got,
You have free entry into both, don't you? You don't. There's no checkpoint, is there, between borders? You
no,
just drive.
there is no checkpoint. No checkpoint. It's European Union is free. You can cross the Western Europe just freely. Nobody will stop you and check you. So I'm gonna tell you on the right. This very expensive apartment. I don't know where you see them.
That's okay. We're losing you a bit there. Marcelo's getting his shop ready. Mike the Snake, get back to your. I got to tell you, Mike the Snake. It's the Soviet Union. They built these very poorly, cheap houses because, Were you ever a pioneer? Hey, Jiro, were you ever a pioneer?
No.
No?
No, I left before becoming a pioneer.
Did you want to be a pioneer to fight for
Hell
communism?
no, I was anti-communist, okay? I was always pro-American, pro-conservative. At that time, in the 80s, when I was a kid, in the 80s, there was Ronald Reagan, the president, one of the most respected presidents, last time after Donald Trump. And some people could escape the USSR and go to America. If you had Jewish roots, you could have escaped the Soviet Union. And then in the 90s, they opened also border to Germany and Israel. But some went to Israel, some went to Western Germany or to Germany in general. And yes, it was the case.
Let's be honest, communism was a disaster for them, wasn't it?
It is. It's the worst political mentality, or how you can call it, approach that's ever existed. I mean, you
proletarian, yeah. Just hang on there. We'll come back to you, Jiro. Mike the Snake.
Yes, sir.
What can I say there, man? So you've got a few health problems with the diabetes. You've got to watch what you eat, don't you?
Yeah, no, I've got to watch.
Do you
everything.
exercise every day?
I take my dogs for a walk. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You
got to watch that diabetes. I had a mate of mine, right? He was the real estate agent Herman, and unfortunately, he got a ulcer on his foot.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm worried about. I am having issues like that on my ankles.
The ulcers were so bad they ended up cutting his leg off, which is very sad.
That's what I'm very afraid of.
And it's very sad because it was kind of downhill for Herman since then. He had a lot of it's very sad. But he was in his 70s, okay? He was in his 70s, so you're only a young man, Mike.
If I make it to my 70s, I'll be happy with all my limbs. But it's taking a lot of energy and a lot of diet. Even though I'm not eating as best as I could because I'm stuck here alone. But
the real plastic $2. What is more pathetic, me or this show? Thank you. The real plastic. We've only just started, man. We're only just started.
My woes.
So tell me this, Mike. Yeah, I got to tell you, you've got to focus on your health, Mike the Snake.
I am, and I'm pretty darn healthy.
How many kilos are you? How many pounds are you?
I'm 6'1". I weigh 235.
Do you take insulin?
About 20 pounds overweight.
Mike, do you take insulin?
No, yes.
Yes, I do.
So you're 230. How many pounds are you?
235. Yes.
It's not terrible. 6'1", 235 is not terrible.
But I'm able to keep my blood sugar perfect. My A1C is 6.1, which is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm actually very active in keeping my health in check. I have to
Yeah.
monitor my
I
blood
gotta
a
lose.
number of
I
different
gotta
ways.
lose about. I gotta lose a little bit myself there. I am about 264 pounds,
Yeah. You know,
and I should really have it
Archie,
down to
you'll
about
feel so much better even just losing 10 pounds.
240. I
What's
got
your height? Arch, what's your height?
6'1".
6'1".
6'1"? Arch, are you
Yeah.
6'1"?
Yeah.
Oh, it's big guy. Arch, you're big.
Yeah. Mike the Snake. Here we go. $2. Snakes like to eat rats. Oh
Hey,
yes. I'll
rat
post the link.
doesn't taste too bad. Tastes like chicken.
Yes, in China, under the communists in China, they eat rats. That's what happens there. Some villages are so poor there. This is how great communism
You know,
worked out.
when I was a
Did
kid,
you know Mao Zedong was a pedophile? Did you know that, Jiro?
Who?
Mao Zedong.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I grew up with all of the what do you call it? The negative information that they put out, against the country. What do you call it?
Propaganda.
Propaganda. As a kid,
Yeah.
I saw people waiting in bread lines, and then later I went to college with a guy from Russia, and I told him the same story, and he laughed really hard because he said, I watched as a kid the same shows, the same news articles of Americans waiting in bread lines, and the propaganda was equal in both directions because we both lived in medium class houses.
You know what the difference was, but Mike the Snake? In Russia, it was true. In America, they're just drug addicts.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
Because the land of the free.
Yeah,
you should be able to achieve your dream. I got to be honest with you. Frozen Yukoner, $2. Frozen Yukoner, $2. Wristwatch saying, wear it in good health. You know what, Mike? You're starting to come to terms with your own mortality, aren't you? You realize.
Oh, yeah.
You realize you're not going to last forever, don't you?
Yeah, God and I had a real serious talk when I went under for my open heart surgery.
Yeah.
When I had my heart valve replaced, I was 1 or 2 days away from dying, and there was a high chance of my not making it, and I made it, and so I'm very grateful, and I'm thankful every day that I wake up.
Mike, you're a tough cookie, aren't you?
Yeah, he's a very, very tough cookie there. Let me say this. The Starlinkers are worse. You know that? The Starlinkers, they had Starlinker was for the elite, and then the normal peasants were living in wooden communal houses. Complete disaster. Absolute disaster. And Terry, here we go. Terry Watch Osten, £5. Loving this new time for the stream, Arch. Incoming UK super chats. I think that's because of daylight saving. It's actually the same time, but it's daylight saving. I've got to tell you, man, you start to realize you're not going to live forever. What does that mean? You should see. I haven't quite crossed that bridge yet. I'm starting to realize I'm not going to live forever.
Well, a weird thing happened when the fires happened and I lost everything I owned. So I kind of found myself starting over a year after I had my surgery, or 2 years.
How did that feel, losing all your material goods like that?
It was terrible. It was terrible because I had lost my everything I'd owned 10 times over in my bad years, and then I finally built my little empire. I had a business. I had an employee. I employed people. Was making great money. I was doing well, working out of my house, and then I went from hero to zero overnight. And I had nowhere to go. I had to move back in with my mother, um, and I've been literally struggling for 4 years. Uh, that my health issues have kind of progressed, and so I'm not.
Very quickly, I want to just we'll come back to that. There's an interesting chat here. Punters, do you think the new Cartier Santos is good value? Would you buy one?
I like the Santos.
The problem I have is, I got to tell you this. The big problem I have is that they really, the whole thing with Cartier is I used to love Cartier. Okay. I got to tell you, the Cartier Santos itself, I thought that was so iconic. I love the original Gal B they came out in the late 70s. What was it? 77 or 77, I think it came. 78, I think it might have been. 77 or 78. And I got to be honest with you, they dropped the Santos line and then they brought it back. And I got problems. I don't understand why they dropped it in the first place. Cartier's become I like this classic two-tone. That's beautiful. But would I buy one? Look, I've got to be honest with you. I think I'd prefer a Rolex. I would prefer a Rolex. And I've got to be totally honest with you. I would prefer a Rolex as an everyday watch. And I would prefer a Patek as a dress watch. That's my view.
Sure.
So is it
They're
good value?
They're on different levels.
To be honest with you, Cartier is starting to get really nasty in the retailing. They used to be so many Cartier dealers. You had multi-brand dealers. You had so many people. Here we go. The real plastic $2. Pontiff, I need drugs to watch this show. Helock. To be honest with you, they're pushing it. They're trying to get full retail. No more discounting. I really hate it. I hate the fact that Cartier is trying to push it to full retail. No, the whole watch industry is moving this way. They don't want to discount. We're in really weird times, okay? Jiro Pal. Hello,
Yes, Archie.
Jiro. I don't know what's going on in this world. We're supposed to have this COVID, but now the property market in Australia has exploded. What's it like in Russia and Germany? Has it exploded there as well?
So in Germany, it's exploded. We saw this trend for the last 7 years. In Russia, we saw this trend in the last 2 years. But for Russia, I think it's a big, ugly bubble. It will burst because you know the interest rate in Germany, in Europe, it's about 1%. If I take a mortgage, I pay 1%. Do you know how much?
Most Germans don't own a house in Germany.
That's true. That's true.
Middle-class Germans do not own property. They rent for a long term, don't they?
That's true. 45% of Germans have property, and the rest of Germans just rent it. Can you imagine this? In Russia, it's vice versa. It's about 95% have real estate.
Manny, $18. Arch, pair watches with cast of friends. Interesting.
So do you know the interest rate in Russia? 10%. Yeah. You pay 10% for your mortgage. 10%. It's ludicrous. They just rob you.
That's from a recognized bank.
Yeah, it's an official rate from the central bank. Central bank charges the banks 7.5, and the normal bank will charge you an additional 2.5%. So
tell me this: how much deposit do you need in Russia?
Approximately 10%. They will let you in, but it doesn't make any sense if you pay 90%. If you have a mortgage of 90%, you pay triple of the price of the real estate. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so you better save, let's say 75%, and the rest 25% you go to the bank and get a mortgage. Doesn't make any sense. So it's hard to get an apartment. Honestly, I'm thinking about to have a house in the Netherlands, but the problem, Netherlands, it's they're under the sea level. If the sea rises, it will be flooded, and that's the only thing that makes me sleepless.
But you've got your boat. You can park your boat in the backyard for emergencies.
Yes, but it's a bayliner. So some boat experts call it a shitter. Okay, it's like an
old
Omega.
bayliner. Let's just clarify this. It's an old bayliner.
Yeah, it's a big boat. It's a big boat. You've got a kitchen, you've got a toilet, you've got a shower, you've got everything.
It was cheap. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
In Russia, they have a saying there. It's just important to have a boat. It doesn't matter about the quality. Everything under communism was so bad. To have a boat, it doesn't matter because a boat is a boat. You know what I mean?
Concrete boat.
It's like in Russia, to have a Mercedes it doesn't matter if it's a 20-year-old 190E or a brand new S-Class.
If
it's still a
concrete
Mercedes. I have a
still
Mercedes.
Floating, if it's concrete and it's still floating, it's still a good boat.
Don't worry about it. You know what? If it gets shitty, we can spray concrete inside the hull to reinforce it with concrete, okay?
Yeah, you can spray it with epoxy.
Yes. For emergency, you need your watches and the book. That's it.
By the way, I've seen in Russia, because the apartments are so shitty. Hello, Jiro?
Yes.
The apartments are so shitty, like the insulation is so poor. They add this thing to the outside. It looks so ugly. They add insulation on the outside of that apartment. You know what I mean?
Yes, they were not winning the prize for design. I agree with that.
Yeah, not winning the bad design. It's quite appalling, really. The things that were created under communism. It never works. State-owned assets never works. And look what they've got now. It's not even free enterprise. This is mafia capitalism. But anyhow.
Oh shit.
RD £2. Arch, what country has best bang for buck? You mean to live in or buy watches? Look, I got to tell you, that's a really good question. If you were perfectly healthy, no health concerns, and you didn't need to raise kids, I'd say America's probably the greatest country. If you are poor, unemployed, and got health problems, I think somewhere like Canada, Australia, where you've got a social welfare net. It depends on your circumstances. The problem is countries like Australia, America, by the time you got state taxes, federal taxes, and you've also got your own private health insurance, by the time you add that on, I don't know whether it's much cheaper than Australia. I think the health system in America hasn't been that successful.
In Israel, actually, it's very good.
But Archie, you're very good informed, by the way. You gotta mention that you're very good informed about the real estate situation, Germany and Russia. Yeah, it's really impressive. Well educated man.
I know a little. I've read a little bit. I'm not an expert in this, but I've got to tell you, it's all. Did I tell you my father was ripped off by my mother-in-law?
Oh.
Do you want to hear this story or not?
Yes, of course.
And this is what's wrong with the Russian mentality, okay? So years ago, my dad said to my this was when I was still married to my first wife.
Ukrainian.
He said, yeah. Well, she was Russian Ukrainian, more Russian than she was very pro-Russian, and that pissed off my dad because he's very pro-Ukrainian, okay?
Okay.
But she's pro-Russian, okay?
But at that time, it was the USSR. It was, I guess.
Yeah, it was coming to an end, okay?
Okay. Okay. Mm.
And my dad said to my mother-in-law, I would like you to buy an apartment, okay? I will pay for it. The only thing I want you to do is I want you to put the apartment in 2 names, my name and your name. I would like, because she used to be a painter and decorator. That was her sort of her trade, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, what I'd like you to do is I want you to buy 2 apartments and live in one. The second one you can do up, sell, and then we'll put the money into the next one. You know what I mean? This is what you call capitalism. Do you understand, Giro?
Investments, yes.
So that's what my dad said. He said, all I want you to do is put it in joint names. I want you to buy 2 apartments. So basically, she got a apartment for free. Yes or no? Can you see that or not?
Of course, but not everybody understands this financial knowledge.
So,
okay.
When it came to actually getting the apartments, they cost, instead of getting 2, she said, let's just get 1 first, and it cost much more than what they thought. What she said originally. You know, typical. And this, I remember this like yesterday. Okay, this was sort of the nail in the coffin. Okay. And I sort of exploded at my wife, okay? She didn't manage to put the apartment in 2 names. She just put it in her name.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, do you mean at notary? So there will be 2 participants, or only one, and she was the only one.
She said we couldn't
Only
put
one
your dad
owner.
on the title. They said because he's not there to sign, it had to be signed, so we just put it in my name.
Why your father couldn't do the contract that time?
Because he was in Australia. She's in Ukraine. He's in Australia. Okay.
But he gave the money. But he gave the money. Or...
Correct. Well, she didn't have any fucking money. And I'm just telling you the story, right?
But why do you buy a house if you live in Australia? Why the hell do you buy a house in Ukraine?
Because he's Ukrainian. He wanted to have an investment. It was like a speculative investment. Okay.
Okay, back to
because what he said was, my dad made a lot of money. He bought a house. He bought another one. He renovated it. Then bought another one. You know what I mean? That was his idea.
And Ukraine just got separated from the Soviet Union. It was a lot of
this was in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of speculations of potential investment that's going to rise up.
And then guess what happened? You know what happened? He didn't get upset or anything. He just said, right, I'm never going to talk to her or help her one bit ever again.
Wow.
But the money was lost.
Well, she kept it. And she never made an attempt. I said to my wife at the time, my dad will fucking be furious. I said, do you realize this was not the deal? The deal was put it in 2 names. If you couldn't put it in 2 names, she should have said, I'll give you the money back. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Here's your money back. Mike the Snake, $2. I'm stealing the leads. Thank you, Mike. So that's just the Russian mentality. That's why you can't do business with these people, because they're dishonest fuckers. My dad trusted her. He sent the money. Let's get an apartment. Let's renovate them. You know what? That stupid bitch, if she would have been smart, she had contacts to do painting and decorating. They probably would own a fucking apartment block now. Do you understand or not?
I understand.
But
it's this fucking Soviet mentality. They take advantage, and then you know what? My dad just said, I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to fucking do anything, but I'm never going to help her ever again. And you know what? I told my wife this years later. I told ex-wife. I said to her, this is why. She said, oh, your dad's pretty. He never talks to the kids, etc. I said, well, you know fucking why? I said, I will tell you why he doesn't fucking make an effort. Your fucking mother ripped him off. I said, you realize that? Oh, she was wild. But it's the truth. It's the truth. You can't. Don't ever be afraid of the truth. The truth is the truth. Okay?
Wait a minute. Just get me things right. This was your first wife, the Ukrainian one.
Correct.
How she was connected to your dad? I mean, her mother wasn't connected to your dad.
No, but they kind of spoke Ukrainian. Do you understand? They
but they had no business going. It was no relationship.
I'd married the daughter. I'd marry the fucking daughter. Do you understand?
Okay, you married the daughter, and he was with your mother. It was okay.
No, I had my stepmother by that stage.
And stepmother was it Ukrainian ancestor or from Philippines?
No. She was Aussie but Ukrainian roots. Okay. Diego M, $5. I told a man on a train to put his mask on. He said his nose was too big. I replied, I still wear underwear, people these days. Thank you, Diego. Look, I'm just telling you the story, Giro. Okay. This is the mentality of Soviet people. It's very hard to do business with people when they come from a system where they don't understand honesty. See, in business, trust is very important. Do you understand that, Jazero?
Absolutely.
Trust and reputation is worth more than money. You see what I mean? Because
in business, in relationship, if you have no trust, you have no basis. Yes.
Speaking of that, Archie, that last super chat that was from me about stealing the leads, that was not from me. I did not.
As long as the money came in, it doesn't matter.
Okay, Archie, I didn't send that.
What to super chats?
Here we go. RD, £5. Diego wears underwear on his face. And JJ Mafia Tough Guy, £1.80. None can mention me, but I can talk about you guys. You know what? I don't mind. I don't honestly with JJ. It's too boring to talk about those guys there. I don't honestly mention them much because there's nothing to say. They're not that interesting.
Actually, they're living in a delusion world. I mean, yesterday I just was checking, and they say, Archie is collapsing, is over. You have almost 3,000 viewers. They had like 200, and you are over. Do I miss something? Please tell me, Archie, do I miss something?
Hey, shut up, Birdman. I came on, I'm thinking about having some chicken nuggets. Arch, have you seen any around lately? Maybe the Birdman can help me out. I'm kind of hungry for some chicken nuggets today. Hey, Arch, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Mike, how are you going?
I'm good. I'm just here to steal the leads, Archie, the leads.
The leads.
Archie, this is an imposter. This is not me.
This is me. Don't listen to him, damn it. I'm here to take the leads.
We'll take the imposter out, okay? Mike, are you there?
Hey, Arch, how are you?
Hey, man. That's cool. Good to see the leads. The leads are weak.
That's the imposter, Archie. I'm the real deal.
I'm right here, Archie. I'm right here. Don't listen to that guy.
He's got my voice down perfect, though.
This is me. I'm Mike, the real Mike the Snake.
Yes, thank you. Jero, pal, you know what?
You know what?
Russians, I've got
a doctor's appointment to go to, so I'm gonna
I'll let you go, Mike.
Get out of here, you imposter.
Mike, you okay? Don't worry, you have the fake snake here. We can handle it.
Yeah, just realize he's not the real deal. I'm the real deal.
Stop lying, you son of a bitch. I'm the real Mike.
Arch, may
Yeah,
say
fuck
something. May
off.
say something. So, I mean, I talked to you.
He dropped. Well, only Archie can bring him back. Snake. So you're going to a doctor appointment soon? What happened?
Hey, what happened? What's happened? Hey, what's going on here? I gotta tell you, man. It's what happened? We got lost Giro. Where's Giro?
Yeah,
Power
Giro, I think
gone?
it dropped down. Maybe
Yeah,
he
that's
pressed
okay.
something.
And Mike's gone as well. Mike had to go to a dent appointment. RD £2. The real Mike is on the right. Thank you so much there.
By the way, yesterday I see Pearl. Perth. He was actually doing. He was in somebody's stream, and he said, "Yeah, Archie, they over. I am like the kind of the super spy that found the like found out who actually."
Yeah.
I mean, and he had like 200 viewers, and you are over. I mean,
now,
please help me, make me understand this. You have
this wanted
3,
to come on. Do we say
you
hello
have
to
3,000. No, wait a second. You have 3,000 viewers in less than 24 hours. He in 3 days have 200 viewers, and is the successful channel, and you are dead. You're dying. Please, could you help me? I mean, do
I know. I know exactly. We got just posting the link there. We'll see if he Sirocco sales $5. Marcelo, we're gonna cook a steak today. There we go. He's gonna cook.
I actually have a party today, 19 people. Fuck
now we got this. Do we let this on for a little bit?
Yeah. Yesterday was very nice to you.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
I heard.
It was a pad. Everybody tried to attack it because he go this. How are you doing?
Yes.
Just give me a second. He go to a panel that everybody want to say bad things about you. Yeah, everybody want to say bad things, and everybody need to agree to laugh bad things about you. And this was the only one that actually defended you. It was very nice from this.
Yeah.
You're
back home now, Dis?
I'm home indeed.
How's it going?
I just had a good sleep, like 3 hours, so I thought I'd jump on for a hour or so and then go back to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let you on for a little bit, but we just Giro Pow.
3 Jews on the channel by an Archie. 3 Jews supporting Archie. What a nice thing to watch.
Giro Pow, I gotta tell you, those Soviets have a different mentality. Let me tell you something, right? In the Western world, if you buy more than one product, like say you buy a couple, okay? Say I'm selling pencils and you say, I'd like to buy 10. Can you give me a discount, right?
No discount.
In Russia, in the communist system, Soviet times, you would pay more to buy more. You understand? The price would go up because you know they're not garbage. Does that make sense, Giro?
I don't get it, honestly. If you buy things, if you have good relationship to your supplier, you normally would get a discount. Depends on the product.
Western world, but in the communist world, you pay more because you know it's not garbage. Because everything is garbage in the communist world. Nothing works.
That's super chat.
Sirocco sales is going to cook some steak. We did that one, and we've also got Terry Watch Ostan, £2 to say hi to Dis. Thank you. We're saying hi to Dis there. And we got Lapo76, $9. Looking good, Dis. You lost some weight too. Yes, Dis. I think that's good there. And Miss Dis, £1.80. Welcome back, Dis.
Miss Dis.
Hey guys, can I say something?
Sure.
Yes.
First, Marcelo, hello, how are you doing?
Never better. I mean, my channel was supposed to be destroyed and my YouTube career is over, so I guess I'm okay.
What happened? What the fuck happened, man? What the hell happened to Marcelo? What happened?
Nothing. You miss a lot of things.
Yeah, I did, man. I was in the fucking luli bin. I couldn't know what was happening, man.
מה זה באברבנל היה?
Shalvata. Hey guys, I just want to say something, okay? You see
About
this guy
Salem
over
sauce.
there? You see this guy, Archieluxury, Paul Pluta? This guy has a heart as big as this because he helped me. He helped me. He talked with my friend Tal, right, Archie?
Yeah, that's in Paris.
Yeah, and they thought about how to help me.
And you know, that was nice because when he did what they did, what this did yesterday, they all got basically they couldn't say nothing for 2 minutes. It's like he quiet the whole panel just by saying that.
So Dis, I'm going to be sending some money back to you around about the 23rd. What are you going to do with this money? What are you going to do with this money?
I'm going to return my debt to the bank.
Okay.
Please don't use this to give other people super chats.
No,
okay?
no. This is done and done. This is done. I'm not buying any watches anymore. I'm selling my sub, guys. I'm selling my sub. Anybody wants it?
Why are you selling the sub?
Because I need to return the debt to the bank, man.
Yeah, that's okay. Are you keeping any Rolex?
Yeah, of course. I'm keeping my 16610, of course, forever.
Oh, okay. You're keeping the 16610. 16610, the date pre-ceramic. Oh, and you're getting rid of the no date.
Exactly.
That's okay. Okay. But you know, Dis, you've got to slow down a bit there. We've just got to slow down, and you've just got to, you know, I think, you know, I give you some ideas there. You can, what you got to do is just, you got a bit of a personality. Things are working okay. Just, how is the job going? Is there any luck on the job?
The job, I have a hearing like before, firing.
Yeah.
The second I end my hospitalization, which should happen in the next month. So I'll have answers by then. Hopefully I won't get fired, you know.
Yeah. They say, okay, fair enough. Well, let's not talk about that at the moment, but
okay.
Let's see how that goes for you. I think realistically, Dis, you've got it. What happened to that girl, that really nice girl? What happened to her? She visits you still?
Of course, she's gonna stream with me. If you want, I can bring her on your stream, and we can do great stuff together.
In the future, we can do that. Yeah. She seems nice there. I just want you to stabilize a bit. We just want to stabilize. You know, I get a bit worried. I'll be honest with you, Giro.
Yeah, man.
What really worries me, Giro, pal.
Yes, Archie.
You know, in Russia, they got these crazy YouTubers who have no talent, but they make they stream ridiculous stuff. You know what I mean?
Who are referring
trash streamers. They're called trash streamers.
Okay, and what do they do?
They basically have parties, get really drunk, and they have fighting and they punching, and it's really ridiculous. You know what? They had this guy who was, one time they had a girlfriend who left her out in the cold and she died. It's very serious. You know what? They had this Sirocco Sales. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you going?
Firmacoat 2000, Australia's leading designers of boats.
Super chat, Arch.
Super chat. I got to tell you there, Sirocco. Welcome back, Miss Dis. Welcome back.
G'day, Dis. How are you?
No, you missed one before.
Michael Dish, $2. Arch, is time for normal people to give up on Rolex? Actually, that's a good question. You know what?
Arch, you won before.
No. I think it's becoming a grail. Which one is it? We've got Miss Dis, £1.80. Welcome back, Dis. Lapu 76, $9. Looking good, Dis. You lost some weight too. We did that one.
I did.
Tim, watch Austin, £2. to say hi to Dis?
Thank you, Sarah. Hi,
Morocco
Terry. How are you
Sales,
doing?
Marcelo, we want to cook a good steak today.
This
We
is
want to cook
Ab.
a steak on a gas barbecue, a small portable gas barbecue with.
I think he should show us how to.
We can cook it with beef jerky. What do you think of that idea?
Archie, the best watch Omega.
That girl sound. You got a girlfriend now, Giro. Who's the girl there in the background? Hello,
Archie,
Giro.
did you have something, Archie, best Omega watch?
Look, I got to tell you, is Rolex time to give up on Rolex? You know
No.
what?
Never give up on a dream.
But I think it's becoming a grail. It's no longer attainable as easy as it was.
Possibly so, but a grail is a dream.
The market shifted. You know what I'm saying? I think, honestly, some Omegas, I love, there's some many good Omegas there. I'd also say some Breitlings are nice. Dis, you're not going to buy any more Breitlings, are you now?
No, this is the last one. This is the last one, man.
That is a nice watch. Did they give you a discount or?
Oh yeah, I got it for I'll tell you how much US dollars, USD. I got it for 2,800 US dollars.
That's
Full
not
set and
terrible.
stuff.
It's not for brand new, and
Yeah.
you chose the one you wanted. You know what I mean? You chose
Yeah.
the one you wanted, right? You got to pick it. I mean, that's kind of worth something to pick the one you really want. It's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah. Hey Archie, how are you doing? I really missed you, man. I really missed you while I was there. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, we're doing okay, Dis.
What happened with Marcelo? What happened?
No, it's okay there.
It's okay.
Okay. I won't ask then.
Yeah. But you know, I think the thing is, Dis, what you got to do is, I tell you honestly, the best advice to you is slow down, right?
Yeah.
You've got to, you know, what I would do is have a look at the other watch channels and steal the titles to their most popular videos. When you go to the front page, it tells you their most popular videos. Make videos on that. That's what I would do. Instead, I think the streaming can be bad. Streaming, you tend to do things that are popular. But I don't know if that's the best way for you to go. I think streaming is Sirocco, what I think this, just to get his foundation right, should just make just take it easy. Don't be so eager to get fame and fortune.
Just make some good quality videos.
Yeah. That's what I would.
Well, I'm trying. Look, I have a new camera from before I was hospitalized. I have this Fujifilm camera. I have a microphone. I'm gonna do fine, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my job, and if I don't keep it, I'm gonna find a new job, and I'm gonna get better pay, and I'm gonna be the best Dis that you ever knew. Thanks to you, Archie.
No, it's we like to make sure you're okay. I don't want to see you hurt there. You know, that's the thing. It's very easy. A lot of people there just, you know, take advantage there. And look, as we move closer, we'll see what we can do there. Look, Sirocco Sales, any interesting Thermocoat boats in harbour now that you've gone back?
Well, I haven't got home yet, but it'll be interesting to see what's down in Bundy when I get there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here there's everything. There's concrete boats, there's steel boats, there's aluminium.
What do they say? What do they say about concrete when you talk to a concrete boat owner? What do they say? You know, I got a concrete boat. What do they say about it?
They don't really say much about it. They just, you know, everyone has a pride and joy, you know, and you can't look at a boat and go, oh, what a pile of crap, because that's someone's pride and joy.
Well,
whether it's
didn't we do
concrete or
that with
not.
the Bayliner? Didn't we do that to Sirocco? Sorry, to Giro?
I kind of said about the Bayliner, I felt a bit bad for, was it Giro?
Can we
He's
say
got
something?
a Bayliner.
Yes, that's true. I've got that line 2655. It's a big one. 9 meters. 9 meters.
Okay. Look, I shouldn't generalize. Bayliners are, I've not seen one that I particularly like.
Was there any good Russian pleasure crafts they made in the Soviet era?
Military, yes. Civil usage, I don't know. I guess not.
Would you ever buy a submarine?
Yellow submarine, I would do. Yeah.
Rocco, would you ever buy a submarine? I'm thinking about an old nuclear submarine.
An old nuclear one, eh? That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
What do you think?
A super chat, Archie.
Here we go. Ross, Rachel, Brady, $2. Best Omega watch I can get. Speedy. I think that's the best Omega. You're not going to back me up on that, Sirocco, are you? You're not an Omega Speedy fan.
I just don't like these chronographs because I can't see them. I like them, but no point me having one if I can't see them.
Archie, what do you think about the Seamasters, the James Bond ones?
I love it. I absolutely love that new James Bond. Oh, it's incredible. JJ had that one. That was the titanium. I love it.
And the normal lineup you like? The normal steel ones, the ones that they did, the normal lineup of it.
Look, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but that she sounds cute, that lady there. Who's that lady there, Giro?
He's not here.
Dziewczynka, co ty tak хочешь? Co ty tak хочешь, dziewczynka?
Bad connection here.
Hey, Archie,
Bad connection.
Can I tell you some tales from the mental hospital?
Sure, tell us some tales there.
Well, to be honest,
somebody was wearing their Aquanaut, Archie.
Хорошо, тогда буду молоко.
Hey everybody, good to see you. Subscribe to my channel.
No worries.
Listen, I keep hearing things. I want to talk a little. Can you give me like a minute or two?
Sure.
Okay, guys. First thing I want to say to everybody watching right now is that if you have mental problems, please don't keep them inside. Don't keep it locked inside. Go out, ask for help. Go to a professional. Go to a therapist, a psychologist, psychiatrist. There's so much help to be got, and please just take care of your mental health because mental health is just as important as physical health. Do you agree with me, Archie?
100%. Mental health can be more important because if you've got the wrong attitude there, it's just so damn hard.
It's true. There's some recommendation for some channel, some people that make some channel that also should go check this stuff a little bit.
No, 100%. You've got to be mental health. It's very, this world is so complicated. It's easy to get depressed. It's,
it is.
It's very easy to get upset and things don't work out the way you thought they would.
Especially when you have 200 viewers and you think you are the king of the world. Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
Listen, guys. Yeah,
yes, sure. You might be time to get some sleep now, Dis. Go back to some sleep. We love you.
If you tell me to go to sleep, I won't go to sleep. I'll just rebel stream
it's not about the rebel streaming. It's just that I want you to be okay. You know what I mean?
But I told you I just slept for 3 hours, so I'm not that tired at the moment.
3 hours is not a lot. It's the problem is, Dis.
Well, yeah, what?
The problem is you need to, and I've said this to my son because he will go to bed at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning. That's ridiculous. You've got to sleep, go to bed 11 o'clock.
What time is now? Is this?
It's 2 a.m. in Israel. 2 a.m.
You should be asleep.
Okay, listen. If you want me to go to sleep, I'm just gonna go and gonna list my Rolex on Chrono for 24, and I'm gonna do some business.
No, but what I'm saying is this: you can't see. I think with you, there's a nice side of this, and there's also a little bit of a
But
controlling
this
side.
actually, I have a
And
solution. Wait a second. This
yeah,
today, I believe now is Thursday night in Israel, right?
Yes, I don't have work tomorrow. You know, I
No,
don't
no, no.
have
So wait a
mental.
second. Wait a second. Thursday night. Archie doesn't know this because I used to live in Tel Aviv most of my life. At 2 o'clock in the morning, this is the perfect time to go how we say bars and clubs in Tel Aviv. Why you don't go a little bit to the beach, to a bar, maybe talk to a girl,
Hey, I'm going to the beach tomorrow morning in 8 hours, but I'm not going to clubs yet because I'm still in mental. I'm still in treatment, man. I can't go to. I'm still in rehab from watches, so I can't go there. I can't go anywhere, man. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
no, because
understand.
I for example, would, go, I'm not talking about even to catch a good, just go hang up with a friend, go have a beer or two, relaxing, listen
Well,
to
he
some
can't because he's
music.
got to stay home. He's got to stay home, and there's good reasons for that. Is because he's got to just slow down. Okay, we'll just keep you in the corner there. Let me just talk to Sirocco. Sirocco Sales.
Yes, Pontiff.
Sirocco. Okay, so let me just ask you this. You're having the time of your life.
Yep.
You'd never buy a concrete boat. We've already discussed that. You said no, you wouldn't do it. I tried to talk you into it, but it's no. You can't get insurance. You've got excuses for everything. You can't get insurance. You can't do this. Nobody has concrete anymore. What you're trying to tell me is the new boats are so much better than concrete.
Well, yes.
To be honest with you, at the marina with the concrete boats, don't park that bloody thing next to me.
If you want to park next to me, make sure I'm here first so I can push you away.
Yes, because if someone doesn't know what they're doing, they could cause a lot of trouble with a concrete boat, can't they?
They can cause an awful lot of trouble. Yeah. Look,
yeah,
I thought we're gonna build this concrete boat, Archie, and we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it at Coolum.
Could you modernize the cement boat? How we say a concrete boat, make it more modern in a way that it becomes.
No, it's
make it very modern, but they're not very hard.
Honest with you, I've done some research with fiberglass advances and also advances with carbon fiber and light steels and that. There, I think concrete's it's seen its last days. They're not going to do it anymore.
I think we should leave them build service stations with it.
Yes. I mean, look, you can make a boat out of anything, okay? It's interesting. You can make a boat out of anything. But there's advantages not to use concrete, okay?
Very much so.
It's
But what about the tradition wood? Does wood is that bad?
No, wood's the problem with wood is it rots. It starts to rot, okay? And
even with all the coatings?
Is expensive. For starters, wood is very expensive, okay? Wood is extremely expensive, okay? So it's not cost effective. See, you got to realize this: steel or aluminum and fiberglass. Fiberglass is that the cheapest material now? What do you think?
You have a better material, cheaper.
Bang per buck. See, bang per buck wise, steel, rust, it's got everything's got negatives to it. Even aluminum will corrode with salt water and that. So it's a constant battle stopping the elements. As soon as you launch a boat, you've got to start anti-fouling, anti this. It's just a really. Are you sure you want to live on the boat? You know what would be perfect for you,
does carbon fiber also corrode?
Sirocco, can I give you a good suggestion for you?
Go on.
Why don't you take your boat off, buy a cheap block of land, and put the boat on stilts on your block of land? Wouldn't that be amazing? You wouldn't have to worry about barnacles.
Yeah, but I like to move. What I'm going to try and do tomorrow, Archie.
What we can do is with 3D technology, we can get some helmets for you where you think you're on the ocean.
Yeah.
When you're not. No. and you can
catch some virtual fish.
You can even run the motors at times. We'll put the motors into a big tank of water so that it feels like you are moving. It makes all the right noises.
Hey, Archie, can I say something, please?
Sure, man.
No offense to anybody here in this watching or participating in the stream, but I do not feel welcome here, so I'm going to leave now.
Dis, we want you to take it easy. We want you to take it easy. That's what we want, man. We
Okay,
want
so
you to take it.
I'm going to sell my submarine right now. Okay, goodbye.
This. You can't
Don't,
just.
don't be offended, Dave.
Yeah, we tolerate. We put you here. We look. We just said we think it's best for you, but you know, I think in some ways there you like to have control of the situation. We care about you. And this is the problem. I have dealt with a lot of people with mental illness, and I know some of their manipulation techniques. So I love you, but I'm not going to be manipulated by you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but how am I manipulating you, Paul? How
You
am I
manipulate me by saying if you don't get what you want, you're going to do this. You know, I don't. This is not that sort of deal. That sort of deal is not how we do things here. We like you, and we care about you, but you know the reason I don't want. I'm trying to get you to have normal sleeping patterns. Okay, I don't give a fuck what country you're in. Normal people should be asleep at 2 a.m. I don't give a fuck if it's the second coming of Jesus. I would be asleep at 2 a.m. Let me explain that to you. Okay.
Okay, I agree.
I tell you, I had that guy before, that watchmaker. He said, "Look, let's do a show." I checked my time. It was 3:30 a.m. I said, "Fuck me dead. I'm not going to be up at 3:30 a.m. I don't." I said, unless you're Tom Cruise or George Clooney, I really don't see that I would be able to do this. And I think for you,
and even if they are, you do it once in a while, not all the time.
Yeah, and I think for you, this 2 a.m., normal people should be sleeping at 2 a.m. because you should be awake in the day. This is the thing. At 10 a.m., you should be waking at. You want to. I firmly believe if you want to fix your mental health, 1, clean your room. Number 2, have a normal sleep pattern. Number 3, exercise. And number 4, eat healthy. These are four key components. But you know,
and 5, hang out with some friends also.
Good friends.
Okay, Archie.
Yeah.
Let's close this thing now, and I'll go to sleep. Okay, but let me just say my piece, and I'll go away to sleep. Okay.
Sure.
So I want to say a few things. The first thing, I want to thank everybody in the watch community who supported me in my journey to good mental health, to recovery, to rehabilitation. It's you, it's Tal from Paris, it's Marcello, it's everybody, JJ, your enemies, Marco. I don't know those people, what happened. Sure. I have no fucking idea what happened between you and Marco and JJ.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care about the fucking watch drama anymore. I'm here for the watches and for the people. Now, second thing I want to say is that people matter, not the watches. Watches are pieces of shit. They're just steel. What matters is people, is love, okay? Okay, third thing I want to say is I'm getting better. I'm getting much better. I'm going to sell some of my watches. And when I get better, and that's the last thing I'm going to say and I'm going to sign out, I'm going to get a Pepsi GMT Master 2. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
And as Alexander says, normal sleep patterns help so much with mental health.
That's it, guys. So Archie, please let me leave myself.
Yep. No,
don't
okay.
boot me, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay.
See you tomorrow. That's cool, man.
Okay. Shalom, lehitraot, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Thank you for the support. Elvis has left the building.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy. I just think I honestly I just wanted him to understand he needs to have proper sleep patterns. Okay.
Archie, by the way, now we are, just to put the times under perspective, now it's 9:10 in the morning. Yes. And I think around it's around 1 o'clock in the night or 12 o'clock in the night. I trying to do a stream thing, so I actually put it as test. So it's not even going to be recorded. It's just like a kind of a test. I go with a friend to a club to see how these things work. So if you're available, you can come see or something. I mean,
Sure.
the
I
times are good.
normally go to sleep
Yeah,
about
I know.
10:30, 11. I go to bed. I tell you honestly, I always leave my room 9:30. That's it. Cut off 9:30. Go. I don't care what I'm doing. I can take my phone, or I'll look on. I don't mind browsing, but I leave my study 9:30 p.m. Otherwise, you can just stay here. See, the thing is, it's so easy to get a bad sleep pattern, and for me, I'm just telling you what's important to me. But
Yeah.
you know, it's just look. I hope he's well. I hope he's well, and we'll now. Sirocco, let's getting back to these boats here, Sirocco.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. How do you find IT equipment goes on a boat? I remember years ago I had this guy who had a boat, and it was a fucking disaster. He had a laptop
It would be absolute nightmare.
Yeah. So
any of this flat pack stuff is just, it's crap because water gets into it, damp gets into it, and it falls to pieces.
Oh, I see. Flat pack, you mean like processed,
Yeah.
Marine ply. You should use marine ply, shouldn't you?
But Sirocco, do you need
you don't get flat pack marine ply.
Do you need a satellite phone, like a
no, because he doesn't go that far away from Sirocco stays. He basically goes out. He's only got insurance for 200 kilometers from the mainland, so he can't. And he only goes out 50 k's most of the time, anyhow. Sirocco, don't you? Yeah,
pretty much 50 miles.
And the price of diesel. Let's not forget this: the price of diesel, Marcelo, is fucking expensive.
Yeah, they put the price.
$1,000 to fill the tanks. Is that right?
Yeah, if I needed a total full tank, when I go home tomorrow, it's going to cost me about 900.
Do you normally leave when you leave the ship unattended? Do you leave the tanks full or empty? What's better?
Always best to leave the tank full.
Yes, because then you get less corrosion inside.
Archie doesn't exist.
We have what's called a bug, and if you have half a tank of fuel, you get condensation.
So say that again. What bug is this? Oh, you get a what?
It's called a bug, and it's just basically like an algae. And if you get condensation in the tank, it gives the algae a chance to grow, and that's not good.
So this algae, right? It's a diesel algae. What sort of fucking algae is this? This must be an awful.
You only really get it in the tropics.
It's an algae that grows in diesel?
Yes. Yep.
You would shit me not.
Yep. It
you can't
really
eat it. This algae can't be eaten, can it?
No, you wouldn't.
It actually live in the diesel? Are you serious?
It lives in the diesel.
Lives in the diesel.
This is an
condensation.
What does it smell like? What does it smell like?
Well, it doesn't really smell. It smells of diesel.
So this is like an alien. I mean, how the hell we can survive in a diesel?
It's a little green man.
Holy shit.
And how often do you clean your tanks out?
Well, all the fuel that I have gets filtered a couple of times before it hits the engines. But the problem is this algae. If it gets too bad, it blocks your filters.
Oh shit! It multiplies itself or something.
Yeah, it'll be a real pain, and a very expensive fix.
Shit. But by the way, does exist a kind of hybrid for a boat?
Beg your pardon? A hybrid boat?
No, they can't have you can't have batteries. Are too heavy.
There are some. Yeah. There are some. I know people who have. I don't know him personally, but I know of a boat, and he has electric engines.
Holy fuck!
So he's a sailboat.
He's got a really long extension cord.
He's got a long extension cord.
I actually thought about that.
Actually, he's stinky behind him. He's got 3 kilometers of cable.
Yeah.
I actually thought about a hybrid that you have, let's say, a petrol or let's say diesel, half electric, and also a solar option to charge the batteries in case you want to save some fuel or things like that. You know?
Have you heard of, when you get an engine, you got to marinize it for being a boat. You can't just get it.
Yep.
You got to marinize. What does that mean? Marinize an
That
engine?
basically means you have essentially, say you've got a car engine and it's got a radiator on the front.
Yeah.
And coolant. So what you need, and the air helps to cool your radiator as you're driving forward.
Yes.
So basically what you do is you have to put what's called a heat exchanger in, and that brings in water from outside and cools your coolant water, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think Sharako also going to say there is a difference of propellers that you can choose that can save for you the fuel.
Do you use different propellers?
I don't change them. No, they're very
Do you
expensive.
have a propeller guard around your propeller?
No,
Have you seen
I have
propeller
what you
guard?
call contra-rotating propellers, and I have two pairs of two engines, and on each engine I have a pair of propellers. So they're called duoprops.
You don't want to damage those propellers, do you?
No, they cost about. I think when I first bought the boat, I put new props on, and they were $6,000. I think.
I think the killer is actually seaweed. Seaweed can be a killer.
The killer is a rock.
A rock? No, seaweed's okay because you can take the seaweed. The seaweed will break off because you'll chop it up like a mixer.
Really? Okay.
It's like a blender. It's like a blender, but you put a stone or a whiskey stone inside the blender. See what happens to the blender.
I actually know someone who hit a dead body.
Oh shit!
In New South Wales with his boat.
Yeah.
And it wrecked his prop.
Yes. And what happened to the body?
They found the body, and the police were involved, and yeah.
Holy shit! How long had the person been there for? That's very sad.
I don't know. I don't know the backstory behind it. I just I laughed when he told me.
You talk about the dead body. I'm going to say something maybe even worse. What happened with a big fish or kind of, I don't know, a dolphin or something? They can also damage batteries.
Anything like that, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's always the risk. But Sirocco, RD, $2. Sirocco, do you have a dinghy or smaller boat as well? Of course they do. It's called a lifeboat. You've got some.
No, I have. I don't have a lifeboat, but I have an inflatable dinghy in the back, hidden away inside the boat. So if I want to go ashore when I'm at anchor, you just pump up the dinghy, throw the engine on it, and it's like a little taxi. You got to have them.
Yes. Otherwise, how would you get to shore?
Exactly. How do you get your beer back?
Yes. And Sirocco, it's tell me this: have you seen those jet engines? They use them on some boats. Have got jets.
Yep.
What do you think of them?
They're
okay on a smaller boat. In fact, the guy who's there's a guy I know who builds boats. He does all my maintenance for this, and he's building aluminium boats, and he's probably about finished now, and he was building a 40-foot jet boat.
Wow. Jet engine is like alcoholic, It's like they
I know.
finish you.
No, it's not not an F-18.
Like up in Green Island, they have jets on those big tourist boats. They have jet engines. Those, but they're always problematic. But very problematic at times, and expensive.
Any boat's problematic, really. Sooner or later, you're going to hit a problem.
And by the way, Archie, this is even worse than the propeller, especially when they need to suck the water to punch the water out. If they suck even a small fish, you screw.
Why don't you have a propeller guard? Can I ask you that? Why don't you put a guard around it, like a chicken wire around the propeller?
No need for it.
No need?
Yep.
But what about, if something it doesn't get sucked in or doesn't get chopped up by the propeller? If you had a guard, wouldn't that help you a bit?
No, it'd be more of a hindrance on my boat.
Okay.
Remember, when I'm at full speed,
yes,
I haven't got a lot of boat in the water. And the engines are, they're only just. I mean, I plane, so when this is at full speed,
if you put wings on, can you fly this fucking thing?
Well, if I don't know if I stuck wings on and I got a big powerful engines, yeah. How about hydrofoil?
Did you remember a TV series in the late 70s called Bailey's Bird?
No, I don't recall it.
It was on Channel 7. It was called Bailey's Bird.
But you see, in the late 70s on Channel 7, you forget that I was still in the UK.
Yeah. Bailey's Bird. It was an Australian TV series which was filmed in Asia. It was about a pilot and his son operating a charter operation in Southeast Asia. You remember? No, you don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that.
It was I used to like Bailey's Bird, and it was
hey, I think Kelly's in the audience. She said she promised us everyone the other day she was going to jump on the chat.
Hey,
okay, let her on.
Put her on. I'm posting the link now. Kelly, jump on. I tell you what, she's a nice girl, Kelly. She loves her watches, and I like her. She's cool. She's cool. She's got
you
some.
Put the wrong link up, Archie. You're putting the GoFundMe up.
Oh, thank you.
What?
We've got to help our blue shirt Buddha. What? I got to tell you there, Sirocco, it made me realize we don't know how long we've got, man.
No. Life's too short. You just got to enjoy it as you can.
If you're not having fun, maybe you just got to change your ways. You know, if you're not happy, do what makes you happy.
Definitely.
And
you know, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm jealous of people that they're dying, like knowing that they're dying, but at least when they know, they prepare themselves very into the end. And I'm okay, I'm healthy, I can live forever, and in the end I can die tomorrow.
I've still got, it's like if I'm dying or something, right? I still got a lot of porn I got to delete off the phone. You know, I got to unsubscribe to that Archie Luxury WhatsApp group. You know. Here we go. We got the real plastic $2. My boat is sinking just like this show. Thank you. Real plastic. What a cool guy.
He did yesterday, Carmelo, for the whole show. Yeah.
Yes, that was amazing. That was a great show. You know this? I got to tell you. Sirocco, we love boat adventures. Sirocco?
Yep. I'm thinking tomorrow, if I get an internet connection, I might even try and stream. If I come on your show, I might even just stream for a couple of minutes the boat on the move.
Hey, man, that'd be amazing, awesome. Man. That'd be bloody. Sirocco, I wanted to ask you something. Because do you own a house at all, Sirocco?
Not in Australia.
I wanted to ask you, do you ever get regrets? At the moment, the property market in Australia appears to be booming. Do you ever
Actually, it's booming everywhere. Also in Japan, everywhere. The whole market got crazy.
Do you ever look at your boat and say, you know what, I should have had, if I had a house, I would have made X dollars? Or you think, fuck this, I don't give a shit?
No, I don't need it. Don't need it. I sat outside a house just before I bought this boat, and I looked at it and went, what the fuck am I going to do with a house? Hello, Kelly. I've never met you before.
Hello, Sirocco. It's nice to see you.
Kelly, how are you going?
I'm good, Archie. How are you?
Hey, it's great to have you. I didn't know you're coming on my show anymore. I heard a rumor. You said, I'm not going on Archie's show anymore.
I heard that rumor too, and I would really like to have a conversation with Jero because I never actually said I never wanted to go on your show again. He may have messaged me, and at the time I couldn't do it, but Archie, that's definitely not the case.
Hey, Arch, I just want to know if I sound better than that first imposter that came on, trying to be me.
Yes. Snake,
I don't
you sound
know.
good, man. Mike the Snake.
I'm not sure, man. I just like to drive my cars and put engines in different places, man.
Sounds good, man. Frozen Yukon $2. Can we hear more about what's going on with the fridge? Yes, I've actually got a video coming out. In the meantime, all my videos are having a electronic fridge in its place.
Arch, I've got a serious story about a fridge, yeah? I've got one of these Bosch fridges, and you know the light is an LED. It's a special LED. And now that's gone. I can't change it myself. I've got to get a specialist technician and pay $100 call-out charge minimum. What kind of crap is that, man?
Yeah, that's it. RD, £1. And we got another Mike the Snake. Hey, Mike.
What the hell's going on? Is this all these Archie? This is me. This other guy's not me. I'm telling
This
you.
is like the Muppet Show. What the
What's
hell?
going on? Beat this son of a bitch out of this imposter. God damn it!
Welcome to the Muppet Show. Jesus.
Jeez, where's that guy, Sirocco? You got those boys tied up on your boat still? She's over there on Epstein Island. What's going on over there?
So like, okay,
That's the way it goes there. That's the way it goes. Kelly, RD, £1.
Look, I'm the real deal
RD.
because
We
this
really
other
appreciate
mic is
You're
too
nothing.
loud.
Get out of
He's
here.
too-
Stop being. I'm the real
He's too
Mike.
loud.
I'm the
He's too
real
loud,
Mike.
man.
Get out of
He's
here.
too
Damn
loud.
it.
Look, he's too loud, this guy. He needs to be
Ridiculous.
he needs to be about
God,
2 meters
everybody's out
away
here
from his
trying
mic.
Here we go. RD, £2. ABC fail or whoever Mike the Snake is. Snake the Mike is. Thank you.
We'll let
Kelly,
you be the
how have
judge
you
of that.
been? How
I've
have
been
you
good.
See
been?
about that.
I've been good.
What's been happening in your world? Tell me this. How is YouTube treating you?
I haven't made a YouTube video in a long time. Just with
Why's
work's been
that?
really busy. Work's been really busy. So I will tell you, Archie, that I have to commend you on the very loyal followers that you have.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, the last video I did was a reaction video to our interview.
Yeah.
Oh, people are very
Yeah.
protective over you. Very
I gotta
protective.
be honest with you. I was a bit surprised with some of your reactions.
I gotta
to the
say, you
video.
kind of snaked him
Big
there,
fun.
Kelly. You kind of snaked him.
Now,
Snake to
slither
me.
out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Stop trying to be me.
Lapo 76 $3.50 New Zealand. Bring on Carmelo and REG. Happy to see Kelly. Still waiting for Carmelo. So Kelly, we love you here on the Archie Luxury channel. I did like your video. This is show business. I liked your
It is.
responses.
I
You've
had a
gotta-
great
you've gotta
time with that interview.
sensationalize everything. You've got to sensationalize everything.
Exactly. No,
Kelly,
I had a great time and I'd do it again. I love talking to you.
how is your Instagram going? Tell me this. What's happening on Instagram? I'm finding it. What's your Insta name handle? What's it called again?
On her own time.
That's
With all the
right.
unnecessary punctuation.
on.her.own.time. I'm just going to call this up because some people would like to just have a bit of a look. We'll just promote your channel. Tell me this. Let's have a look. This is Kelly on her own time. It's a big gun you've got in your hand there.
Yes.
And that's your sister. That's your sister there.
That is not my
girl-
sister. That's my
Is that your
friend.
daughter? Is that your daughter?
That's not my daughter. It's she's
okay.
further down apparently.
Your
Oh, right. Yeah.
your friend has also got her own Instagram channel as well.
Yes, she does. Her Instagram handle is Vinyls and Dials.
Vinyls.
She likes
Now you've got
records.
you got nearly 7,000 followers. Are you monetized on Instagram?
Not yet.
No,
they
you
need
have-
they need 10,000.
What?
They need 10. You actually need 10,000.
You have to be at 10,000.
Shut up! Let the lady speak. Damn it!
Yeah.
You need 10,000. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk too much. Damn it!
What's a Zealand official ambassador? What's Zealand?
Yeah.
Zealand is like an aftermarket strap company, and
Bark and Jack.
And
like
you're an
Bark and Jack,
ambassador.
yeah.
Wow. And Red Bar Rally, you're a Red Bar member?
I am.
Wow. Which Red Bar? Rally.
Yes.
That's where it
Yep.
is. Red Bar Rally.
Yep.
Red Bar. Wow, that's amazing, Kelly.
Super
You
Jet.
really you've only got 300 postings. That's really not that many, is it?
It's not. I go through phases where sometimes it's every day, but I mean, you know how difficult it is to crank out content when you're living your life also.
Kelly, I did check your YouTube channel, and the thing is, yeah, you didn't post the videos for like
Shut up,
over
man! You
two
talk
months.
too much. You're talking too much.
Shut
Let
up,
the lady
one second.
talk.
You
Get out of here,
didn't
Chris.
post the
Way
videos
too
over
much.
2 months.
Get out of
So
here,
I think
Chris.
Silence this guy.
if you
Let
make
the lady talk.
if you
damn it.
make just a short
Silence this guy.
video,
He talks too
you're soon
much.
going to be monetized. So
Here we go. We've got some
Remember.
super chats are coming in fast and furious. Bring on Carmelo with $3. AG REG REG with
What the hell is this? No, anyway,
Timepiece Fund $2. AC3 wish happy Diwali 2021 to 1.4 billion Hindus. There we go. Happy Diwali. Thank you so much. Lone Star Watch Collector $2. Kelly saves us from Marcelo. Kelly saves us from Marcelo. Kelly, it's absolutely amazing to have you. Toyota Mo, he's a fan of yours. Toyota Mo, he's also a fan.
Yeah.
I love my Toyota Mo. Great to
Mo's
see
awesome.
Kelly on the stream. Just want to say hi, Mike, Sirocco, Snake, and you, Arch. Bring on Carmelo. Kelly, I'm finding it very tough on Instagram. I got to be totally honest with you. It is shit.
They're just doing weird things with the algorithm right now. It's been difficult.
RD £2. ABC leave and come back as O'Sheen. Roland. Who's Roland? Hello, Roland.
Hey Archie. Hey crew.
Hey. What
Who's this
we had you on before.
Yeah, we did.
I got to tell you, Kelly, the whole Instagram thing is lousy. Let me show you mine. Speak of failure.
I
My
love
Instagram.
I'm not
I've
seeing
only
as
got
often as I should.
3,600 followers, which is nothing. Okay, in the Instagram space, that's my wife. I got no comments. I hate it when there's no comments. You know what? I understand they like the likes, but I got no comments. Look at this. I had nothing. No I got nothing.
It's just a bag, man. What's there to say about it?
There's no comments. Look,
Arch,
you just need to add them more contact. That's it. Just add more pictures and you just need to add more stuff. That's all.
I don't understand why I got absolutely no comments, Kelly. Does that? I don't know. I like the hearts. But I want comments. I like to read comments. Don't you?
Ask questions. You have to include questions in your posts, and then people want, especially you, Archie. People want you to see them. They want your attention. So if you ask questions, it opens up that door of people saying, "Look at me. Let me answer a question."
Oh, I see. Okay. Got you. I see what you're saying there, Kelly. I just find it really hard. It is very, very tough to do Instagram. It is really difficult. I got to be honest with you. I'm kind of thinking about packing up and leaving. You know what I mean? I'll just do a photo here for my. I'll do a photo.
That's quite the sexy photo there, Arch.
I like ridiculous as possible photos.
That's so smooth, man. So smooth, man.
smooth. I got to tell you, it's fucking hard. I can't make a living out of Instagram. Why do you get if you get 10,000, then you get monetized? Is that right?
Yeah, but I think it's really only when you do live. Now, a few things change. So when you hit 10,000, you get different like features on your stories, and then when you do lives on Instagram, you can access some kind of like people can. It's kind of the same thing as a super chat. They buy like stickers, and you get the money. I do have a quick question for Rarish. I just want to know what business my husband has that I'm promoting because he doesn't have a business that I'm promoting, but you seem to think he does. And I've also been very vocal that it's a shared collection. So it's not just his watches, buddy. But
people are so nasty. I don't understand.
Like, I don't know what business I'm promoting.
Hey, Arch, let me just say something. I think it's a great thing that you got two ladies on the panel today. You got Kelly and Sriracha. It's a beautiful thing going on here.
They're trying to upset you, Sriracha. Diego
Diego's a bit of a dickhead, I think, isn't he?
Love you having two women on the channel, Arch. The community needs more of them.
Sirocco, are you related to Hulk Hogan or something?
Actually, that's
he's my younger brother.
I liked Hulk Hogan. Remember Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah. Hey, I've been reading something in the chat about Paul Thorpe.
Yeah, what about Paul Thorpe?
I don't think that's true.
Apparently, he's no longer with us.
I saw one comment about that. Were there other comments?
No, I don't.
There's been a few saying that it was a car crash or something.
Are you serious?
That's not uncommon though. Somebody went in that when Wizard was in the hospital, people were in the comments on one stream saying he died.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it's the case, but you know what I mean.
Could we confirm that?
I don't know. I figure it's a bit of bad taste if people are saying this shit.
It is, because first of all, if you would actually die doing this, it would. They would make a big noise in the web, because actually it's quite popular.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of some of these people. It's enough there, Mike. Yeah. It's I got to tell you there, I kind of that's look. I haven't heard anything about that. You'd normally find that on Facebook. You know what I mean? Normally it comes out on Facebook and things like that. There, I doubt that's really the situation. I'll very
just trolls.
Yeah,
I think we would have seen something elsewhere.
Exactly. Just having a quick look on his handle.
You're supposed to do like a show soon, something in London, no?
Yeah, no, I got nothing there. No, I think it's. Yeah, we'll just. Yeah, look, that's okay. You know, they're always trying to do fake. I don't see how that's funny. How can that be funny?
That's not at all. It's crap.
You know, it's shit, really.
Yeah.
Kelly. This whole how is your YouTube channel? Speaking of dead social media,
surprisingly, it's still like I haven't done anything in a couple of months. So
why you don't post a new video? You actually
loved you
because y'all make it look very easy. And it's not easy.
It is not easy. It is not easy.
It's very time consuming. I have a full-time job that has nothing to do with watches. And so by the time I get done with that, I do have a family. And so, then I get really lazy.
You have children?
I have one. Yep.
Okay. That's right. You got a daughter, haven't you?
I do.
Yeah. I mean, how do you find the social media thing? Is it have you been recognized?
Actually not in any non-watch related situations. I got an opportunity to go to a really big watch meet a couple weeks ago. I got to meet Logan and Logan Hall. And it was a few like North and South Carolina watch groups came together. And so I got to meet some people who I interact with on social media, but never met in person. But I've
how was Logan Hall? Was he nice?
Logan is fantastic.
Wow.
He's such a great guy.
Showcase what crap. Omega's £1.80. Marcelo, you have to interrupt less. It's just rude. Now look at this. This is software where you can adjust to age and put weight on. Look at that. That is
insane.
But
Kelly, I actually have a tip for you. Look, you are not a shy person. I from what I saw, and you see what I'm doing sometimes. How we see this street shows that I do. You can make something like that. It's super easy to do the editing, even once a week. You just fix
just want to do the garbage that you do, man.
And you can post the video. You know,
yeah,
it would be good for you. Trust me.
No, man, forget that, man.
And we got Bear in the house. Bear Clooney watches. Hello, Bear. Bear. I got to tell you, Roland, how are you going, man? What's happening with you?
Not much, man. Just at my meeting in the morning, and now joining you guys.
So
you're still thinking
Roland,
about the date with the strap?
Date with the strap?
No, that's the other one. That's who I thought it was too, Marcel. That's the guy in England.
That wasn't him, man.
He's the one who bought his dad the Milgauss.
Ah, okay. Super.
Roland's the guy in Thailand.
Doofus.
He's in Thailand. Ryan vlogs live $2. Birdman talks like he has millions of. Look, he's trying. Marcelo Birdman, he just tries. He's trying.
He's got a million bacteria.
You've just got to keep going. And we got Tim. Hello, Tim. How are you, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
What up to,
Marcel,
Tim?
Sirocco.
Hey, Tim.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Tim.
Cheers. I'm
Archie, shut up.
flying back. Vegas trip is over.
Was it fun? Was it amazing?
It almost killed me.
It
Yeah.
looked incredible, though.
Do not go for more than 3 days. That is an absolutely solid rule.
You were there
Not
for a
make
long
this mistake.
time.
Why's that? Why was it? Why not go for more than 3 days?
Because every day you get in trouble. Every day is like vicious. Every day it's just,
You were on a roll there, Tim.
Thank you.
I am going to say, Tim, that I was in Vegas for 4 days and I didn't get in trouble once. So I do think it might be a you problem, buddy.
How do you mean trouble? What sort of trouble did you get in with?
No, he's actually doing the basically what I told Kelly to do, but
yeah.
Need to do it smarter.
Here we go, Cameron, $5. Cameron R, $5. Hi, Bear and Tim. So where are you now? You're at a Hortons. Where are you now?
No, I'm at the Centurion Lounge at the McLaren at the airport. I'm going back soon.
Wow, you got a Centurion card?
No, I don't have a Centurion. I have the Platinum card. They'll let you into the Centurion with that card. For my first time.
Beautiful. Any
you guys
good?
want to see around?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good or is it crap?
It's amazing.
It is?
Let me give you first-person perspective. Camera.
Okay, so and everything's free, Tim?
It's beautiful. Yep, they got like food, serving
Wow.
dinner right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Very good stuff. Chicken, rice, Brussels sprouts. They got some veggies, salad, full bar.
Okay.
I'm staying away from drinks. I'm done. I'm done with drinking. I'll have one martini before leaving, for the airplane. Sorry, for leaving home.
Wow.
But other than that, let me show you. Yeah, they used to have a library with all kinds of books, but COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow,
As you
that's
can see.
amazing.
Right?
Do you fly in business? I mean, this looks like a business lounge.
No,
it's from his Amex card.
Yeah.
Marcelo, if you got the platinum.
I have the tricks. I know all the tricks. How to how to get into places like this.
So how long's the flight from Vegas to New York?
It's 5 hours.
5 hours.
Glad I didn't
Okay.
lose the backpack.
Yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Cheers,
That's
guys.
amazing. 5-hour flight from Vegas to New York.
Yeah. You know,
Beautiful,
I
man.
almost got the business class for free, but
Yes.
it looks like last minute too many people signed up for the flight, so they weren't able to upgrade.
Oh, that's
what else?
okay. The real plastic $2. Tim, did you use a HELOC for a new camera? HELOC.
No, I used the super chats. No, it's not even
Wow.
a new camera. I had that it was new lens. I had the camera
So you
for
were,
some time.
man, so you had a good time. You missed the wife. Have you missed her or not?
I do. And she's been pretty pissed at me for smoking cigars with Carson Corona, all the drinking. Yeah, I'm done. I quit drinking, Arch. It's not good for you. It's not good for
You were definitely having a good time there for a number of days.
Those skinny bitch martinis, they killed me. They almost died that night.
Yeah, no. I completely understand. It's not fun.
You met very important people there. There was nice.
Oh yeah, there was some. Oh my god, some VIP people. I don't know. Like I got so lucky with the Wolfgang. He helped me. He invited me there, but at dinner. By the way, Chris, he picked up 2 watches. By the way, that ceramic Tudor.
Yeah.
It's an amazing watch. Wow. It's a solid piece. Surprise.
And what else did
Very
you get?
legible.
You got a ceramic Tudor, and what else?
And he got the Zenith El Primero Chronosport.
Ooh. I like
He actually, what happened was the CEO or the CCEO of Zenith brought like 5 of them with him to sell them at that event. And he was one of the people who got in and just you had to grab it because by the end of the day, everybody wanted one, but we were already all out.
Wow.
So tell me this: he lives in Vegas, doesn't he?
Yeah, he lives in Pahrump.
Did you go to his house?
I did. We went dune buggy riding.
Did he?
Saw that.
Cool. Has he got the Rolls Royce? What car did he have?
He's got the Tesla.
Oh, he's got the Tesla. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my god, the Tesla, that thing is ridiculous. Regular cars are dead. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just that's the truth. I mean, that Tesla soon is going to be able to pick you up from the airport. It will drive itself home to your garage. You'll be able to pick up your kids from school. I mean, I'm sorry, just a fact.
Yep. All
That's
automated.
amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing news.
The car was driving us. We were like eating sandwiches.
And does it drive well? How does it drive? Does it?
Oh, it's perfect. It's like it.
But
knows...
it sticks to the speed limit, doesn't it? Can you set it to speed a bit?
Yes, you can. You give it a little bit of because you got your foot on the pedal, so you can give it a little bit of juice, and it will adjust. It works with you, kind of like you can go full auto, where it's like you know. You don't need really hands, but he got this workaround. I don't want to say too much about it.
You have a kind of AI in the car. It's like crazy.
He's got this thing. So we were eating sandwiches, and then whenever he wants to go faster, he just hits the gas. I don't know, the go panel.
Yeah, the go,
and
the switch.
If he wants to slow down, just hits the brake. Yeah, and it just kind of helps you out. So, and
that's cool.
Fast. It goes
amazing
0 to 70 in a heart attack. Like, so
yeah,
fast.
no, I know. Real plastic, $2. Did you buy your camera at retail? I paid to buy.
Actually, that camera sells over retail because there's a massive waiting list. The supply chain is broken.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Supply chain problems. That's the way it goes.
The crates, the boats. Maybe right now is a good time to invest in those concrete boats.
So tell me this: you're going back. What are you going to do when you go back? You're going to do more content. What's the aim? What's the?
So I'm going back for like 4 days, but I'm going to meet up with Paul Thorpe in London.
We heard rumors that
yeah.
Paul Thorpe was in a car. Is that bullshit? What's the go? Someone, I don't know. I think it's just you haven't heard anything, have you?
I haven't heard anything. I don't
No.
think so. I mean, what?
I don't. I think it's unlikely. I don't. As I said, I kind of call. I smell bullshit.
He doesn't really
there.
drive. He
No.
And
he
not
doesn't
only
take
this, it
taxis then.
would be a big noise if it would be true.
Yeah, if
It would
something
be a big
happened, it would
noise.
be a big noise there.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
But
Fake
look,
news. Fake news.
fake news. Tell me this: when are you seeing Paul?
On Thursday. Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Next Thursday.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic. It's the 11th. You're going.
The 11th. Yep. And now
Holy
we're planning some California trip, and I might be going to the Dubai. What do you guys think about this Dubai watch show? It's at the end
Hey,
of the month.
Dubai's amazing. It's apparently I got friends who've gone there. It's amazing. Dubai is amazing.
I think
Very good for
Tim Rose is
connections.
gonna be there.
Tim, and when you come to California, are you coming to San Francisco?
I have maybe. I think so.
If you do, please contact me. I'd love to meet you in person.
Hey,
I'll take you out to the
leads a week.
And Tim, don't forget to work
We'll
on
do a
the.
live stream together.
I'll take you out to lunch.
Yeah.
Tim, don't forget to work on the press pass.
The press pass, yes.
Yeah.
It's legit, yeah.
That Explorer looks great on your wrist, by the way. The Explorer 2. Doesn't that look great, man?
It's an amazing watch. So we went dune buggy riding. This thing was filled with dust. It was just completely filled with dust.
Oh, has he got
Quick
one of those
wrench.
razors? Is it a razor he had, or which sort of dune buggy did he?
I don't know the brand, but he modified it. He put some extra suspension. He's got this huge suspension. Man, we were like, oh, dude. Actually, as a passenger, you feel like it's total, like you feel crazy, like you're gonna fall out and crash. But as a driver, there's just so much control. I was shocked. He let me drive a little bit.
Nice.
So fantastic.
Yeah, on the flat surfaces. But it's good stuff. It's good fun.
Thank you for coming on the show, Tim. We love you.
Guys, love your watches.
Yeah,
Life's too
love
short,
the watches, guys. See you later, Timmy. Thank
See you on the
so
next
much.
one.
I got to tell you, Roland, what's happening in Thailand? Break the news. What's happening there? What's happening in Thailand?
You recognize this one?
Chang.
Beer Chang.
I thought that noise was from Tim, but it was Snake. Snake, you got background noise there, Snake.
Oh, sorry.
Roland, what's happening in Thailand? Has it opened up now?
Yeah, man, it's super busy as well.
The planes are coming?
The planes are coming. Definitely.
Can you see it in the street that people are there now, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
You're in Bangkok, aren't you?
I'm in Bangkok. Yeah, we talked about it on Monday. I'm in
Tonglo area, and you can see more tourists now. Like, is it a vibe?
Yeah, it's super busy now. There's a lot of tourists.
Yeah. Have you worked out any junk you can sell them? Any new products?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe.
Tell me this, Roland. Is there any products you could buy in Thailand and sell, or it doesn't work? Nothing
I've
really.
seen your buddy. What's his name again? Elite Luxury? No, that yeah.
Liam. Yeah.
I think he's right on the money. Like whitening cream, like all of these kind of beauty products from here. I think that stuff sells super well. Weight loss pills, that kind of stuff, you can make crazy money in Thailand.
Yes.
What about jewelry?
Jewelry.
Very hard. Very hard.
Yeah, that won't work. I think Thai people will buy from Thai people or from Chinese. Chinese are really the jewelry sellers here mostly.
Yeah. So there's nothing you can really. I think Thailand itself there, it is the problem is it's the labor rates are higher than China. You know, the Thais were getting slaughtered by the Chinese. Can you believe that? It's incredible. It's
Thailand,
okay. So,
especially Bangkok is not poor, man. Not at all.
No, that's exactly right. Kelly, What's happening with you? Any developments? So you're going to this next event. Anything else?
So we did the event in October.
When do you want to go full time on Instagram? When are you going to become full time on Insta?
I really like what I do, and I like that separation because kind of like with the advice that was being given to Diz earlier, social media can be a very difficult thing to immerse yourself in.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to take a break. I don't know if I could do it full time. But I enjoy my job. I would like to do it in a way that I'm adding an additional stream of income.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could do it completely full time.
Diego M, $2. Marcelo, recite the alphabet in 26 words or less. Thank you for the $2. Kelly, it sounds like you're a bit disappointed with social media.
No.
I'm disappointed all the fucking time. I hate social media. You know, it's a very hard gig.
I don't think I'm disappointed in it. Sometimes it gets to be a little bit more frustrating than others. I love the interaction. I love live streams. I love being able to come and talk to everybody. I watch yours as every day as I can, at least for a little while. So I love being able to see those aspects of people's lives.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the comments sometimes really suck. And
Kelly, let me give you a tip.
Give me a tip, Marcelo.
Yeah, there's a separation difference between reality and not reality.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're doing here, we can joke, we can laugh, we can be friends, we can be enemies, but this is not the real reality, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So everything that have to do with comments, positive or negative, you should take it easy on them because
here, Alexander's chipped in. How does Archie not realize how disliked Marcelo is by now? You see?
You see, this is a good example. Oh, this is a good example.
It's sort of, you know, the problem is, you know, look, it is what it is, you know. We got Bear's there. Try again, Diego. Look, I got to be honest with you. This YouTube thing, I think it's very, very difficult. Sometimes, you know, they're all wanting. Actually, I saw something interesting yesterday. I didn't realize I was watching this Russian channel, and then they had these crazy Russians who they call it trash streaming, and they do really silly things. They get drunk really push the envelope of decency, and they pay to punch people on, you know, I think this is getting very, because they don't have any good content. They don't have anything.
They don't get demonetized on these videos.
Well, it's reaction. So look at TikTok, for example.
Yeah.
TikTok is successful because people do things for attention. And ultimately, that's all social media is. So when people make comments like, oh, you're just doing this for attention, that's what anybody on social media is doing. You're not on social media for any other reason. But now we're getting to a point where that's what people want to see. They want to see reactions. They want to see. It's like Jackass back in the day, 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
TV show.
Right.
It's that again. Right. So no, I mean, but and Marcelo, you are correct in the fact that you have to have a persona when you are creating any kind of personal brand. So Archie, everybody knows Archie.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to step into that.
It's true. Look, the thing is because I'm still that new in this thing, so I was playing different characters and different things to see what's work. I still think that I didn't find yet the position, but I think I'm getting there. I think I actually figured out.
Here we go, Cameron. $5 New Zealand. We like Marcelo. Look, I got to tell you the truth there. I think it's this whole social media thing itself there. You know, people are so influenced by things, and I kind of look at this thing, and it's a bit of a monster. It's a bit of mob mentality. You know, mob. It's like when you're at school. It's a mob in the playground, mob rule, and I kind of don't like that. Like, I kind of think I got to be totally honest with you. I think television is really dead. There's a generation who don't even watch. As a kid, Sirocco, I watched TV. Did you watch TV? If you were in
Everyone watches TV now. No one does.
Actually, I'm sorry that I'm interrupting, but this is actually very important. I mean, we in this panel we understand what is how we say show business and what we're doing. I mean, what is dangerous is was with the part with this, that he actually using this, believing that the virtual world is his friends, and the subscribers are his friends, and he's crying and he's looking for this attention. This is, you guys need to understand, it becomes very, very dangerous, and we need to learn how to.
I think you're right.
Separate things.
For someone like this, it can be dangerous. It can be very dangerous, particularly if someone's got a few mental health concerns, and then they start doing things to get a reaction or money or fame, and it becomes sometimes unless you've got a very
I saw Kelly and everybody when this was doing his videos. I mean, everybody supports him, say, "Yeah, be strong." This is a good thing.
Sirocco,
it's also dangerous that he believes that you
what do you
guys
think
are
of the
his
social
friend,
media, Sirocco?
In some ways it's okay, and in other ways it's not.
He's just the cool guy with the big boat. What do you think of social media? Have you been recognized, Sirocco?
No, and I don't want to be. I don't care. I come on this, and I enjoy you. You're pretty much the only one I watch. Occasionally, I watch others, and I find your channel very entertaining. Let's put it that way. And I'm glad to be on your show and take part in it from time to time. I see our little trolley friend Phil Collins is in the audience again.
Look at this Yankee Doodle's getting. We're going to have to mute. We'll just mute Marcelo for a little bit there. He's Look, I got to tell you, this is very tricky. It's a tricky gig. Social media, extremely hard. What do you want out of it? Is it popularity? Is it fame? Is it money? Is it, it's kind of a mixed blessing. And I got to tell you, honestly, I sometimes think with social media, you talk to a lot of people, fame seems to be so important to Americans. Money and fame, they'll crawl through sewage to get it. It's sort of, I kind of think the only reason I kind of came into this area is I was kind of just original. When I started doing YouTube, I wasn't doing it for money. I mean, I was doing it for money, but I didn't think it would do full time. I just did it because I liked it. I was giving it a try. The truth is, with a lot of this social media stuff, it's very hard day in, day out. You're looking for reaction. You're looking for that little buzz. And believe you me, I got to tell you this here, Kelly. It can be an evil world. It's sort of a lot of trolls. You give a little bit, you give a little bit of yourself, and they really turn on you. The audience. The best way to look at it is this. Let me explain this to you. I want to explain this to you, Kelly, so you can understand where I'm coming from. Let me explain it to you. You know that evil, horrible algae that lives in the diesel?
Yeah.
That diesel algae, right? That's kind of like your social media audience. If you're not careful, that fucker will kill your You'll kill your engine. Because it'll destroy you.
Yep.
And the thing is, with this memory in the diesel tank, it remembers everything. If you do something a little bit sexy, it knows. It knows. If you do something important, there's no ratings.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if you do something a little bit sexy or a bit provocative, it knows. It
Oh, yeah.
knows. So it's got this growing mass. It's kind of like an ant colony. It's not one ant. It's the colony together as a whole. It's insects.
Yeah.
And this diesel algae, let me tell you this. The only way to get rid of the diesel algae is with a cigarette lighter. And
Fill
you
it with
drain the tank, put a bit of petrol in there, and throw the Zippo in. Bang! That's the only way to get rid of the diesel algae.
I tell you, I always learn the best things on your show, Archie. But I never anticipated that I would learn all about boating.
Yes.
I was not.
Boats, Kelly.
Well, I like boats. I like to be drunk on them. I don't drive them. But I was very impressed to hear all this stuff. I'm still trying to figure out the cement boat situation. Like, are there really cement boats?
Have you done some Google searches on it?
Nope.
That's when you know you're a real fan, is when you've actually gone the extra step, gone out there and Googled concrete boats, and then you say, oh.
I might have to.
That's
Now I'm
exactly.
really
Now,
intrigued.
I got to tell you, the audience itself it's like that green diesel algae. I mean, this green diesel algae, what do you do with it? When you scrape it out, do you put it into a bin? Is it haz waste? What is this stuff, Sirocco? That diesel algae?
It's like a weed. It's just, yeah.
Do you throw it back in like the water?
I got a few
You've got
enemies
stuff
of
which
mine.
you can treat your diesel with, which kills it.
Can that also happen in cars and vehicles like SUVs?
I reckon it would happen in a diesel truck or something. And if
Can't
you
they
just
put
park
a
it
chemical
up
in
and
there
not
to
use
kill
it.
the algae?
There is stuff which you can use, yeah. Hang on, give me a minute.
Look at this. I got to tell you, the social media, the diesel algae, there you go, diesel. That's what the audience can, look at this. They get very upset there.
Oh, yeah.
Mike from Instagram, Bezels, $2. What's worth the diesel algae or carpet beetle? I got to tell you, diesel algae, like this is like stinky. It must stink. This green sort of fungus.
No, you don't even see it, Archie. It grows on the sides of the inside of the tank when your tank is not full
Do
all the time.
semi-trailers get that? Like 18-wheelers? Do they get that?
I think any tank that's left, like if you're always running on empty all the time, then the heating of the day and cooling of the night causes condensation inside the tank naturally, and
No.
that water.
Sirocco,
The inside
what have you got
tank
for us?
will cause that.
I couldn't find it. I think it's I put it away somewhere.
Yeah, we're going to bring out a new line of diesel algae anti-foulants, anti-fouling. It's
Yeah.
Daniel Katz,
Super cheap.
$2.80. Get rid of Bossman Troll. Who's Bossman Troll?
Boss man.
Yeah.
What is he annoying? What does he do?
He is a bit annoying.
He is. Well, okay, we'll just
Not as
give
bad
him
as
that.
Phil Collins. I want
Put him
Phil
in
Collins to
timeout.
come on the
I
screen.
want you to drop the link for Bobby Google.
Bobby Google. I got to tell you guys, seriously, it's so hard. Social media is very tough, Kelly, and particularly you, right? See, can I tell you something just between you and me? The other
There's
guys
nobody
will
else here. Just tell me.
Okay, I want to tell you.
I gotta go, Arch.
Sirocco, I love
you,
you.
Sirocco.
Sirocco,
I love you,
I'm
man.
going to help you clean out the tanks when you come to Brisbane.
Okay, I'll see if I can. I'll see if I've got a net connection tomorrow, and maybe stream
I want
the
to get
boat on the move for a little while.
diesel monster
Goodbye,
out of there. I
Sirocco.
want to get rid of that
See ya.
diesel monster. Okay? Diesel
Bye,
monster.
Sirocco.
I got to tell you, Callie, see, the thing is, you put yourself out there,
Mm-hmm.
and what you don't realize is they just attack. You know, any flaws you have, they'll attack.
Oh, yeah.
And they pick up on little things, and you know, just This is the whole thing. Instead of saying like, let's be honest there, Marcelo can be a bit annoying. I'll agree. You know, he kind of can be annoying, right? But he's got a charm. After a while, you think, you know, he's not so annoying. He can be quite cool. Now, do you notice? It's like that green algae. So firstly, it was microscopic. You couldn't see it. Okay. Then
I'm learning
the algae,
this very quickly,
it just grows, and now it's giving advice. Do you like this? He doesn't have a monetized channel, but he's giving everybody clear. This is as the you know, he's kind of protected. Okay, because he stabbed the other guys, right? Which I quite. He's a hero, and now that's kind of he's now, you know, he's in a protected species. Kelly, I got to tell you, being an attractive woman like yourself, this is a very hard thing to be, because, you know, people. They can't just enjoy you and say, look, she's nice. It's like that fetish diva, right? I just enjoy her. She's actually married. She's got children. She does her own thing. But I don't understand. The fans seem to want to own you. You know what I mean? They want their own piece of you. And
there's also like, and I think some of it is also there's a comfort in saying things behind a keyboard and things that wouldn't actually get said to you in person. They do like to point out flaws. I know I have a big forehead. I have a 5 head. I'm okay with it.
But you know what, Kelly, you got you're a beautiful woman. I got to say, you're married. I'm just telling you seriously. The problem is, I think at the end of the day, what happens is they hone in on your Achilles heel, and they'll push it, right?
Yep.
Right. And I'm ahead of them. See, let me tell you a story. See, I originally, when I went to primary school, I was there for a couple days and I got chicken pox. So I was off for 6 to 8 weeks because I had chicken pox, right? So I never really had a group of friends.
Aww.
No, because when I was in grade 1, I went to school, and when you were forming friendships, I was sick because I had that. You know what I'm saying? So then I realized, these guys. So then they were into the group dynamics. They already. So okay, back the truck up. I understand how it's working. So many years ago, when I was in grade 5. I thought, right, I'll just tell you this. This is confidential. So I thought in grade 5, you know what? I'm sort of the butt of the joke. I'm not the cool one. That's cool. That's all fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the coolest guy, and I'm going to see what I can do. Okay, so it taught me how to become two-faced, and I started planting the evil seeds. And I thought, his ears. I thought, do I pick on his nose or his ears? So I said, I'm going to pick on his ears. So I started picking on him, right? And then I find out in year 6, he went to have plastic surgery on his ears. He couldn't fucking handle it.
Archie, were you saying something about chickens?
Yeah, 1 minute there.
Archie,
and I
you
said,
want to tell me that you're
I only given you.
I'm hungry, Archie.
Yeah, RD, $2. Can't stop looking at Kelly's
I know.
forehead
It's
now.
fine. It's all right.
The thing
Archie,
is,
you want to tell me that you're nasty since 10 years old?
Yeah. See,
well,
here's
no,
the
but the
thing.
thing is, you've got to realize this. I realized, you know what? Because he was the cool kid. So we had a cool group. I remember in grade 7, they had their own little club called the Ghostbusters Club. The Ghostbusters Club. And I thought, these guys are ridiculous. Anyhow, I'm just telling you the story, Kelly. If you realize how group dynamics work.
Hold on. Sorry, hold on one second.
I think she does. And they
okay.
Also.
Here we go. We got another. What's happening here? The super chats, guys. Here we go. Oh, we did that one there. Phil Collins. What's Phil Collins saying? He needed teaching on how to be two-faced. I got to be honest with you. You okay? You okay, Kelly?
No, my
What's it-
daughter's coming downstairs.
Okay, it's okay. Look, I got to tell you, seriously, this whole social media thing, Kelly, you know what? I look at it sometimes and say, is it worth it? Is it this? Is it that? And you know what? Really? I don't know what it is. Americans particularly want fame and money.
Yeah.
Fame and money. Fame and money.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of come to the realization, just do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's ultimately it. I do enjoy socializing. I enjoy times like this. I enjoy the people I get to meet. I enjoy the laughs. I love talking about watches. So ultimately that outweighs those days where sometimes it gets to be too much.
Here we go. We got Neo, $5. Hello, humanity. Just paying my tithe. Thank you there. I got to tell you, realistically, the problem is in this whole social media thing. This is really taken over from television. You think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was actually trying to look at Netflix. I was trying to find something to watch. I used to be a TV addict. Okay. I had a small black and white TV with rabbit ears, and I used to just leave it on. I remember I'd wake up, put it on the morning. This is when I was in high school. And I would watch The Late Show. I used to watch The Late Show, and I'd turn it off about 2 a.m. I wake up and turn it off at 2 a.m. And just out of interest there, you see this studio I am in, because this is my childhood home. My parents gave me this room as an outside room to live in, and I absolutely loved this room. It was my own room. It was sort of, it was a fantastic. And I remember sleeping here and turning the TV. I used to have a bookshelf over there where the TV was on top of. That's where it used to be. Black and white set, a red National Panasonic TV set. And I got it as a little portable. And I got to tell you, man, you know what? Now I went on Netflix. I can't find anything I like. I'm thinking, oh, this is crap. Because my interests are so honed. Like YouTube, the algorithm is so clever. It knows what you've been searching in the past, and it'll find videos like that for you.
Yeah.
It's so addictive. And to be honest with you, Kelly, I kind of look at this whole thing we're in now, this world. It is bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Yep. You know what? Few nice watches is nice. The other thing about social media I hate the way more and more. There's no happiness in just having a few nice watches. You've got to have all the latest models. You've got to have this one and that. It's no restraint. Just because you like watches doesn't mean you need to have every example of one.
That's debatable. But I think that social media does make it harder to have self-control because you start seeing what everybody else has, and there are people who have addictive personalities, or they have to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. And when you're surrounding yourself with people who have incredible collections, you start looking at your own, like, is it enough? Yes. That one that you really strive for and you acquire it and it means so much to you, you start looking at it like, okay, well, can I get something better? And that's the downside.
It's funny. I'll just tell you, there's a YouTube channel I watch. It's not a watch channel, okay? It's called Mel in Melbourne, okay? She's a fashion vlogger, okay? She's quite a nice, attractive Malaysian lady. And she has 5 Birkins, 5 Kelly bags, plus other Hermes, plus Chanel stuff, plus this, plus you think to yourself, I reckon her wardrobe would be over $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's got about 300,000 followers. She kind of pisses me off because she's always happy. Hello, lovelies. How are you? And I just kind of look at it and think, how much money do you put into this luxury? She's always buying something.
Holy shit.
But it's probably keeping up with what she's built.
Mel in Melbourne. That's it.
Cycle.
She's, but the thing is this, you think to yourself, well, hang on a minute, if you've got one of these things, it used to be, it's like this. It used to be, if you were a real you had one Birkin. Wow, that was amazing. Now you need to have. She's got obviously. I think she's got about 20 Hermes serious expensive handbags. 20 of the fucking things.
But actually, the money is there, right? The money is there. She can sell them. She get the money.
Buying
but
stuff is
still,
fun.
It is fun, but it puts pressure. You realize, you think to yourself, you know what? Look, it's like this. I remember in the 90s to have 5 watches, really good watches, was amazing. Now every collector who's half decent, they have 5 watches. No big deal. But the prices of Rolex have gone up so much. The prices, like seriously, I got a steel sub, which is kind of a nothing watch. I mean, it's a cool watch. They're $15,000 on the secondary market. $15,000 mark.
I paid $4,000 for my first Submariner.
This is the whole thing. Well, you know that I remember buying one for $2,500 Aussie secondhand, no date sub, 14060. I paid $2,500. I had a few of them. I had a. This is the Kelly. The hobby is so, wages haven't gone up like this. Like you can say, oh, that's just inflation. Wages have gone up, but not in the same amount. And Neo, $10. This is to mute Marcello for the remainder of the episode.
I think it's going to take more than $10.
The $10, we'll take it, Kelly. It's been a shit day. The money's not coming in. We'll take it. Kelly, we will take it, okay?
Yeah.
Believe you me, we will take it. It hasn't been that it's just shit. Kelly, let me say this, social media, then you try and make a living out of this shit, right? I'll tell you how fucked it is. You know how fucked it is? I bought that beautiful watch box because the fans raised the money. So I thought, okay, this is a tax deduction. You know what? I can't fucking claim it as a tax deduction because technically I bought it. No, my accountant said you're asking for an audit. He said, "Oh, wouldn't do that."
Whoa.
And then you buy this shit specifically to get views, and half the time it's not a fucking deduction.
Yeah.
He said you can claim whatever you want. You want to claim it. But he said to me, I really wouldn't do that. Okay, so you buy things to try and get.
Exactly.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a deduction.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say to you is, it's bloody hard. This business, it is. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Like you kind of, you look at what do you want? What do I want? What? And then you got a credit card. My credit card's maxed. You always max it out because there's always something you want to buy.
Yeah.
That's not good. Credit card is high interest rate.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do?
And that's that fine line that you have to walk of, you turned this into a business and you've done very well.
But everyone's having a go at me. Like for example, like I tell you honestly, I got all these nice watches, and then I shot a little bit with my car. They said, "Oh, Fike, you got an old Honda Civic. It's old and shitty. I got to have a BMW. See, I should have a 5 Series or something snazzy with a plastic pump, You know what I'm saying? Got to have plastic pumps.
Yeah.
And it's got to look beautiful. And I need to have this, and I need to go to exotic locations. And it's funny. You see all these at many tourist places. You see Chinese tourists taking Instagram photo. Boom, taking the photo. They don't actually enjoy being there. It's just to take the photo to show to their friends. And I kind of think they're missing the point. Just put the camera away. I've started to now. I say, I'll just put the camera. I don't give it. Put the camera away. I just want to enjoy the moment.
I'm really bad at taking pictures when we're out places because of that reason. Like, I just enjoy like being in it. But you're right. If you're more fixated on what can you show the rest of, so the chick with the 5 Birkin bags.
Yes.
On behind the scenes, she may be very sad. She may be very empty, but she has created something pretty impressive that other people want to watch. And so that's when it becomes a question of like, how much is your sanity, or how much is your self-worth? Because you're going to sell it at some point. So that's why I don't really want to give up my job. I'm not ready to lose myself to this. I love collecting watches. I love talking about them. I love being around people that talk about them, but I don't want to lose that excitement.
Yeah, well, your motives behind buying everything have a lot to do with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're buying because of some external influence, then, you know, that's a different thing than buying because you love watches and you love, you're interested in them and you gain enjoyment from them. If you're buying just to impress people or to create an image, you know, I don't think that brings as much happiness.
No.
Dan Katz, $2.80. Bosman troll is back. Can I tell you this? I got to tell you something that I find really insightful, right? And I've got a pretty tough skin. Let me just tell you two things I found. You have some people, they really love you, like they're super fans, right?
Archie, I love you guys all. I'm going to go because I also have tons of
Hey,
operations
no worries.
to do. Kelly,
We love you.
I love you also.
We
guys.
love you. We love you, Marcelo.
No problem.
See you later.
Kelly, it's nice to meet you for the first time.
It's nice to meet you too, Mike. Roland, it's nice to meet you.
He's not going. It's just Marcelo. It's just Marcelo's going.
No, I know, but
I'm going.
I was just saying for a quick second, it's nice to meet everybody. It has been a while.
Let me just say this to you. You meet these people who so love you so much, right? This is like, I tell you, I get a lot of my information from dating sites in the past. Okay, I'll give you an example. I remember I went out with this lady. She wanted, I contacted this lady online. And then she rang me every day until our date. You're so fantastic. She sent me all these. I'm thinking, fuck, this is crazy. And this is like fans too. Archie, you're so wonderful. You're the greatest. I always watch your stuff. I've seen everything. Da 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 da. And then what happens is she met me. There's no way in the world I could live up to her expectation. And so she used to ring me every day with a message of love until our date, which was on a Friday. And then when I met her, we were supposed to go for dinner. And in the space of 2 minutes, she said, I'm a bit busy tonight. We'll just have coffee. Because I wasn't... The ideal she had was so high. There's no way in the world anyone could meet these fucking things. And I met this with fans too. You have fans. And let me just tell you this. Daniel, timely guy. He came on. Archie, I love you. You're so wonderful. You are an amazing guy. I watch you all the time. Now I'm on the stream. You're wonderful. You're fan. And then I'm pretty open guy. I gave him my WhatsApp. We have chat. Yeah, okay, it's all cool. Didn't say a thing. Just said to me, I'm going to just take a time out. Okay, that's fine.
Did he give you the ink?
He sent me, then he fucking goes on my competitors. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, I don't want drama. He goes, the problem is I said, I didn't ask you for your fucking opinion on how I run my business. Okay, I don't need your shitty opinion. But he loved me so much, then he turned nasty. And I got to tell you something. You know what? You helped these guys too. I helped Marcelo and JJ. They were useless, hopeless, absolutely hopeless performers. They had charisma of a fucking whiskey cube. They had as much charisma. That's JJ and that's Marco. Okay, these were two whiskey cubes who I turned into superstars. Right? And guess what? They turned like Marcelo. You can see it in Marcelo. I've tolerated him. He's now giving advice. What the fuck, Marcelo? You've been here you've got a channel. You're making 100,000 a year out of YouTube. No, then what the fuck is your advice worth? This is how it is. It's just the seeds.
Yeah,
see it coming through, right? And even then, the problem is also you get some people who are a bit weird. Like we had this, right? He's got some mental problem. And I said to him, I don't mind you coming on for a bit. Right? Then he starts to become a master manipulator. If you don't let me stay on, I'm going to rebel street. If you don't, Hang on a minute, cowboy. I love you. I like you. There's no problems. You don't need to be. If you don't do this, I'll do. Slow
Exactly.
down. I said to you, I want you to have normal sleep pattern. It's
Yeah.
fucking 2 a.m. in Israel. You should be a fucking. Then no point arguing with me. I'm telling you what I want from you. I want you to have normal. So you try and help these people. And if you don't do what they want, you're their enemy.
Yeah.
You see, it's so nasty. Social media, it creates these freaks. There
Yeah,
are
that's
freaks
true.
out there. I can't believe it. Listen to me, Kelly. I effectively raised 70,000 Canadian for Pugsley.
Yeah.
70,000 Canadian.
90.
He speaks badly of me. He refers to me as the toilet. Thank you, little short guy. Short guy, ugly and fat. Nobody wants to know him. Short, ugly, fat. Nobody wants to know him. Okay?
Archie,
I
I'm
gave him
sorry to interrupt you.
$70,000. I gave him the lucky stick.
90.
The magic stick. I gave him the potion. 70,000? Does he thank me? Does he thank me?
Archie, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I have to go be a mom.
See you later, Kelly.
Thank you for having me.
Goodbye, Kelly. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet y'all. Great to see you, Archie.
Careful. See you later there.
Bye.
I gotta tell you.
A couple months later now, it's 90 now.
Yeah, every
Ronan,
time we tell the story, we're gonna add 5,000 to
Archie,
it.
does live streaming and YouTube do this to everybody? Does it kill everybody?
Sorry?
Does the everything you've been saying? Does live stream turn everybody into an animal? Does it kill everybody?
No, it doesn't kill everybody. It's not. It's like that algae fungus. It's like that diesel fungus. You know, you could have 5 ships at the harbor, and one of them doesn't get the diesel fungus.
Yeah.
Mike,
I'm the kind of person that always wants to make everybody happy. I'm not happy if I can't make everybody happy. If it's humanly possible. And
I'm just telling you the story. Saad, those chickens. You were talking about the chickens, right?
Can you hear me, Archie?
Yes, I can hear you. The chickens, Saad. The chickens. You know the chickens?
Yes. By the way, what this did was not very right. You know, his strategy was not correct. I did not like that. And what you did was, I believe, what a father should do to a son. You know, stick and carrot rule.
I tried to help him, you know. I tried to help him, but I want him to sleep at normal times. Do you understand? That's what I tried to do, is get him to take normal sleep pattern, because it's not going to help him.
I mean, threatening and those kind of strategy, what he was doing is very stupid of him. He shouldn't have done that.
Well, look, I just called him out. I said, look, just don't do this. We want to do it this way. Look, I try my best, okay? I honestly, there's nothing more I can do except try my best to help
you
him.
even called his mom, right?
And, sorry, what was that?
You even called his mom, right?
Yeah, no, his mum's lovely, but look, this is okay. Look, I'm not angry at this. Don't get me wrong. Look, he's okay. But you just got to make sure they can be highly. I'm trying to help him. At the end of the day, I really don't want to see him upset or hurt. I'm trying to help him. Okay, I'm trying to help him. And sometimes the social media, it's best to avoid the social media. I got something for you, Saad. Please, can I show you something?
Yes,
Saad,
please.
I want to show you something, okay? Because this, I've been looking everywhere. It took me hours to find this, okay? Let me say, we've got the bear. Arr! The bear. Bear's been very loyal to me. I want to show you the screen here. Saad, what do you think of this?
Okay.
What do you
Zoom
think?
it in, please.
Yes, yes, we certainly can zoom this in for you here. I'm going to zoom in as well, double zoom in. What do you think? That's for me and you to eat, just for me and you. Okay, a duck, 3 ducks, and some chickens. Oh, it's all duck. We just want duck. Fuck the chicken. Chicken is just for normal days. For celebration, we want pork and duck. Yes or no?
They haven't put the cuts in it, right?
I'll show you some more. I've got some more. Look at these.
Okay.
Look at that's pork. Look at the pork, right? Skew it. Look at that. I'll show you some more.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this.
Where is this?
This is, of course, in Singapore. Fabulous Singapore. This is just the food courts. Everywhere in Singapore has these amazing food courts. This is the chicken rice. You know chicken rice? This is the chickens, okay? This is the chickens for chicken rice. Okay, let me show you.
This will do it for me.
The ducks. That's the ducks.
Very
Look at
nice.
the ducks. I want the head. Can I eat the head?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
I want the neck as well. I want the neck and the head, okay?
Yeah.
Look at this. Saad, look at this, please. Just take a look.
Was the place noisy or?
It's a food court, Saad. It's very reasonable prices. Look at this. Everything freshly cooked, Saad. You see that? Everything is amazingly cooked. It is absolutely, it's just fantastic. This is food that we need to go to, okay? This is what we need to do. We want to eat this sort of shit. Look, I don't know why I did this one.
Oh, Chanel. This is also important. Rouge.
I love Singapore. There you go, La. I love Singapore, La. This is
Jim Beam.
That's in the business lounge. There we go. So I was in the business lounge. Business lounge. You can see
Actually, you have a very fresh skin.
Yes, it's from all that chicken grease, the duck grease. You know, one of the side benefits of 2 ducks a day is that you can also, your anti-aging properties. Okay, you understand anti-aging properties, Saad?
Wow, that's very
More food,
nice.
please.
I'll just show you. This is what I wanted to show you. Saad,
Singapore.
Singapore. This is the food courts. Look at that.
Is Singapore expensive to live?
I'm wearing a Singapore shirt right now.
Yeah. Well, the food is cheap. You've got food like this, amazing food. It's not that expensive. Okay?
Yeah, but Arch, we should take a girl to the food court.
Look at the prices here, Saad. The prices are here. Look at this. Roasted
Singapore
steamed
dollars.
chicken rice. Yeah, $10.
Okay.
Large. $10 large. That's the same as $7 American. This is like an Aussie dollar, Singapore.
It's very cheap.
Drumsticks. Drumstick rice, $6.50. And it's very hygienic. Look at the standard here. The hygiene, you know what I mean? This is not Bangkok street food. This is proper.
And I see the crispy
standard.
chicken on the left side.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is better.
I think that might be seafood. That might be, is that fish? I'm not sure. I'll just have a look. Okay, look at this here. This is the prices. What do you think of that? Smoked
More chicken.
duck rice, $14.20. That's for large. We don't eat this small or medium. That's
No.
Even the
sorry.
large is not as large. We need to order 2, okay?
2 or 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to order 2 or 3 because it's
Yeah.
not really big sizes, okay? We want more.
Yeah.
We've got a question. So look, super chats. Let's check the super chats out. Oh, let's get the super chats, guys. Super chats. ABC, £2. Arch, why do you pose with your? Because I'm showing the watch. It's for the wristwatch. The wristwatch, guys. Neo, $5. Archie, who in Australia has the most expensive watch collection? I'm asking. Look, there's some very secretive. I knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew him. There was a guy in Sydney. There's some amazing. Like, I mean, I haven't really met many super collectors. I know one guy's got $1 million. Another guy's got $1.5 million collection, but there are collections like $10 million. I haven't met them. Not that I really have to meet them, but yeah, that's how it is there. There are some amazing collections. Saad, the prices are not ridiculous there. What do you think?
Yeah, it's same as Pakistan.
Oh, this is cheaper than Pakistan, isn't it?
But
Or more expensive?
why are the sizes so big? Are they injecting steroids or something? Because
Why are the chickens so big?
yeah,
They're not that big. That's not that big, Saad. That's just zoom in, zoom out. No, what are you talking about?
they look too big now.
They are quite big, though. Really.
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
They must be.
Saad.
They're full-size
No.
chickens.
Saad. This is what the market wants, okay? You've got to supply what the market wants.
They're not squashed flat ducks.
Look, these are not wild chickens. These are commercial raised chickens, okay, Saad?
These are like Wagyu chicken.
Look, is that look tempting? Would you? How many of those would we eat together?
For me, 2 in one serving.
Oh my
two
God.
is enough. 2 will be fine.
Two of those
Two.
chickens in one sitting?
Yeah, that will be okay with skin.
Oh yeah. We don't want. What the fuck? Why would you take the skin off? That's the best
I mean,
part.
order should be complete so that they don't make a mistake. You know?
I don't want that fucking no skin one, okay?
Okay.
I want the fucking proper ones, okay?
You know, skin has 1,000 calories itself.
Does it?
1,000 calories.
Really?
How
Yeah.
many calories a day you're supposed to eat? 2,000 a day. for a month.
2,500. 2,500. Yes. Yeah. I eat around 5,000 to 6,000 calories.
Wow.
Shit.
But can you tell us what you eat on a day, Saad?
One lamb, complete lamb a day. Yeah.
Wow.
Small lamb.
Mm.
2
Did you get
chickens, 1 lamb.
new Porsche yet, Saad? Did you get the electric Porsche?
Electric Porsche, yeah. It is. It will come in few days. The Taycan Turbo, yes. But I won't be able to fit in it.
That's very nice, man. I see a lot of them driving around here.
It does 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. By the way, it's very fast. Yeah,
Which color did you choose?
white with red
White.
interior.
Wow.
Here we go.
Amazing.
Timepiece Fund, $2. AC3 the Lion is back with his mojo hunting hyenas. And we've got another super chat here. We've got another super chat. Space Lord, $5. They used animal fat to oil watch movements in pockets. Watch days. Maybe dab some into your paddock next time you dine. Thank you. It's not resilient. Its problem is it's not resilient. Synthetic oils much more better indeed. Now, guys, I'm going to be wrapping this baby up in a couple moments there. I want to say thanks for coming on.
Yeah, Archie, can I make a request? Can
Sure.
you make like a video or a live stream with Profit and make like a video about making money? I think Profit is so cool.
He is very cool. He is extreme. I would
all about making money.
He is a lovely guy. He likes his chickens too, Saad.
Who?
Profit. You know, Profit, the watch guy.
No,
Profit
I don't
real
know.
estate. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a very much. He's a fan of mine.
I have my private shooting range. I love shooting sports, so I have raised 700 chickens of my own, and they are raised with natural feed. You know, natural proper feed, no artificial feeding, no nothing. So whenever Archie is in Pakistan, they will be there as a proper 21 gun salute for them. They will be in line.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Indeed. We'll eat those together, okay? We'll get the barbecue started. Guys, I want to say, man, it's been a great show. It's been a lot of fun here.
Archie, do you remember one of your videos in which some guest invited you for dinner and he served you with a very with a steak which you didn't like,
Yes, that was in Hong Kong. Steak tartare. The cat food. The cat food.
Pet food. Pet food. Yeah.
Yes.
But Arch, when are you coming to Bangkok, man?
Look, the problem is, it's we don't even have in my state. Australia's opened up, but Queensland has not opened up yet. So it's a little bit, there's so much hassle. You got to have COVID passport. You still need to have, at the moment, you still need to have 14-day return back. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
okay, it's crazy. The quarantining. Right. I'm just gonna. I think it won't be until next year, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Completely. Watch Mamba, new member. Thank you. Watch Mamba. And Loose Sir, $5. I want to see a show where Papa Archie have chicken eating contest with Uncle Clyde. Have it in a strip mall parking lot. Okay, guys, it's been great having you on. We love you all. Come again. And guys, it's social media, it's a hard area to be in. But guys, try and have some fun. I love you all. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Archie.